Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Sunday. Hopefully everybody, whether you at church, dealing with family, or getting prepared for the festivities tomorrow or today. Hopefully y'all are enjoying yourself. If you was blessed to wake up, make sure you give your praises to the higher power. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Missed it, catch the replay. And shout outs to Val for popping in on the panel for the light talk. And definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday afternoon for the conversation. I'm bringing up a topic tonight. I feel it needs to be discussed, but a part of it will be discussed right now. Yes, what's going on? The part of it will be addressed right now. And I'm going to say this on both behalves because it is going to get split down the middle. The whole notion of thinking you could train somebody, y'all have to stop with that rhetoric. Stop with that nonsense. You're not training somebody for a job. You're not training a pet. Can't train no humans. And you definitely can't change who they are. If they have a set way that they do things, you have to accept that. This is the problem right now with people not really just listening to voice of reason. Men, you can't train women. Women, you can't train men. We can educate each other, but there is no such thing as training your woman or training your man. Angel, what's going on, baby? And there's some of you who will sit here and cry and complain and mope about the lightest of situations, even when it comes to that. That should be a light situation. Because again, the same way somebody could accept you and all your flaws, you're supposed to be able to do the same thing. And if you can't do so, then if you can't accept certain flaws out of a person, then you need to go move on and find somebody that you can find it with. Some of you are crying about not having love and attention, then you need to go somewhere where you're going to get the love and attention. See, certain things could just be light work. Some people choose to go the hard route. That's actually because some people really think there is still a chance at something. But again, if you're unhappy in any aspect, as far as a relationship is concerned, you gotta just move on. Move on, properly heal, do what you gotta do. And then you find what you want and need. And some of y'all really think it's a routine of you can't train no man to do anything outside of what he gonna do. The same way we can't train y'all. We can educate each other again. You can't change who somebody is. You can't change them to something that you want. Just like you can't change a girl into something that you want. If you feel these people don't possess the qualities that you're looking for and needing right now, then you need to kindly move on. Some of you will actually stay because you feel you still can try to change the situation. But again, you can't change a person. The person got to want to change themselves. And if they do change, they probably making a change for their own reason. Not so much as just for you, but they doing it for their own reason. Maybe they already seeing some of the errors of their ways, and they decided, you know what? Before I mess this up, let me just get myself right. See, this is the problem I'm seeing right now, and this coming a problem too. Some of y'all got too, y'all. Some of y'all got high maintenance attitude. Hey, yo, Hood, I knew it was your ass trolling yesterday, so now I find out who my troll is, y'all. Matter of fact, I got something for your ass. Potato water face mother. I ain't even gonna curse at you right now. Also, now, look, we've revealed who actually been trolling me this whole time. It's you. It's you, son. Nah, it ain't you. It can't be Hood TMZ talking like that. Potato water. Say it with me, Hood. Potato water. My troll finally came here.
Yeah,
So
what
what up?
happened? What happened
Potato
today?
water.
Tell me what I showed you yesterday.
Robin? Nah, I tried to add you to the panel when you popped up and you disappeared. Say what the hell?
I did yesterday.
Yeah, son, I'm looking and said I had a guest. I'm getting ready to plug you in. This the afternoon one. I'm going to go plug you in. I said, this nigga disappeared. Son of a.
Oh, yeah. I was at work I was at work then. I was at work.
I'm like, oh damn. So I was like, yo, pop back up, son. I was like, try
Yeah, I
to
was
add
gonna
you.
try to. I was gonna try to pop in there when I was at work and shit.
Oh man.
What's goody with you though?
Chilling, enjoying the second day of vacation. Trying to figure out what I was going to do for the rest of the day. I don't know.
Shit, I'm off tomorrow. Thank God. I need that. I need that day off.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get a few things in order for tomorrow as well. I might try to hit a barbecue before I do my mom's memorial dinner and stuff. So I'll keep myself busy tomorrow. Might try to do a live or two, if not do a couple uploads. I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow. Serious, what's going on, baby? I had fun yesterday though. Yeah, all the fun yesterday. Starting to believe, son, it's a girl trolling me and not a dude. And I'm over here getting violent for nothing. Oh man. Nah, but it's hot as fish grease right now. And that's crazy because 6 o'clock this morning, son, it was cold like you need a hoodie on. What? Couple hours later, and shoot, whoever got a hoodie on is tight right now. Like, yeah, just take it off. Just take it off right now.
I had one on this morning when I woke up. When I went to work this
Shoot.
morning.
Yeah, you know, switched up now. The weather switched up on you now, right?
You fucking right.
Exactly. Chilling with love. What's going on, baby? Ah, man. Oh, nah, because I was laughing at something. I had to, I had to
Thank you.
put somebody not under the bus, and I just had to correct them on something. I said, I said, listen how you sound. You got any advice for me on how to train? How you? This is not a dog. You not training no damn animal. You ain't training somebody for a new job. You gotta accept somebody for who they are. The same way you think you got a routine, that person might have a routine. Prime example. If I'm one of them people that I would rather wait for you to get home before I even make any movements, that's what the hell I am. You gotta accept it or find somebody that's quick to run in and speed off to you. So these people be bugging. I had to tell Shorty yesterday, I said, yo, you bugging. I said, you complain about a relationship over a month, and you got people that probably been going through it longer than a month. Stop it.
Complain
Got
about a
people right now
relationship.
that Yeah, nah, no, I'm just laughing about it. I just looked at it. I said, "How you crying about something that's only a month old?" I can see you crying about something that was 5 years, 10 years, somewhere down that line. But damn, a month? Like, come on. Come on now, man. Like, look, you gotta accept people for who they are, man. And that's why I'm saying I don't know why people keep saying that you can't train no man or no woman to be anything outside of themselves. You can't train nobody, period. You can educate, but you ain't training nobody. Again, what I'm training you for this job. Look, this is what you gotta do when you get on this forklift right here. You gotta make sure, like, come on, man. Like, you bugging right now.
I gotta try to train you. I don't want your ass. I'm good.
Facts. Word, what's going on, my
I
guy?
raise kids, not fucking adults.
Exactly. It was like, yo, he bugged out. I said, wait a minute. I said, you sounded mad petty. It was just funny because it just got thrown out, and I'm just like, yo, I said, you see how you sound right now? I said, this is the problem with you and specific people in the world. It ain't just women. I said, it be men like that too. Y'all too high fucking maintenance, man. Like, listen, you gotta accept
Yo,
everybody
they
for
are.
who they are. You gotta accept their flaws, and if you feel you can't, then don't be around it. It's just that simple.
Exactly.
Oh, y'all be sounding crazy though. Yeah, I'm gonna train her to. You can't train her to do nothing. If she decides she want to up and leave, what you gonna train her to stay? She gonna still leave. Like, come on. Vice versa. Letitia, what's going on, baby? Killing me with that, man. So I was laughing yesterday. I was just like, let me walk away from this conversation. Everybody was, my peoples was weak. Like, yo, mate, why you drop the mic like that, fool? I said, because she needed to hear that. I said, if that dude saying that, I'd have said the same thing and dropped the mic on him. Like, look, like, you sound crazy. Like, listen, you gotta accept them for who they are, man. Listen, if a girl is quiet, you gotta accept that. Even though you gotta be eerie sometimes, but you still gotta accept that. That's just generally who she is. Accept it. If a man is not too confrontational, accept that shit. Oh man, this is a problem there, and then y'all wonder why y'all relationship, or wonder why y'all issues in life is the way it is. It's your train of thought. Real rap. Come on, man. Am I supposed to sit here and say, yeah, I'm gonna train this girl to rub my feet and do this and do it? Nah, man. Listen, if she decides she gonna do whatever, she do whatever. It's the same way with a man. If a man decides he gonna do whatever, he just gonna do whatever. Ain't no putting no leash on nobody to a degree. No. And man, listen.
Look, when Shorty tell you to lick her feet, you better lick them feet, mate.
Oh no, we ain't doing those. See, look, what y'all be doing in y'all spare time don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not doing none of these like shit. No, it's just the principle. Like, nah, like, come on. Like, y'all gotta accept each other's flaws, and y'all, especially if y'all building together. Y'all both are not perfect at the end. Nobody's perfect. Everybody got some sort of flaw, man.
What about Mr. Perfect?
You see, he ain't perfect, right? He ain't have perfect health.
Nigga stupid.
Yeah, don't encourage my pettiness on a Sunday. Don't encourage the
Hey,
pettiness
yo,
on a
the word
Sunday.
was Goody G.
Ah, man, because you gotta look at it. I said, yo, this is the key issue to some of y'all. And why y'all relationships don't go the way y'all want it to go? Because it's y'all mindset. You can't expect everybody to, man, listen, you can't expect, matter of fact, the old saying, man, beggars can't be choosers, man. You're gonna cry about you want this and this and this and somebody, and then when you get it, even if it's not somebody that you probably would have, oh yeah, this is my perfect match. You done messed up a perfect match, man. Listen, man, I've seen the most opposites attract. And at the end of the day, you can't deny nothing when it's actually strong bond and love right there. Like, you can't get mad about that.
Nobody's a fucking perfect match. That means y'all like. That means hell no. I don't believe in that. You believe
Yeah,
in?
I don't know. I never believed in no perfect matches. I've always believed in just having a
That
better
means
half.
y'all like every single thing the same and all. Like nah.
No, not that. I'm saying I believe in somebody having a better half. I've always believed in that. But I've always believed if you got a better half, you gotta accept whatever flaws and stuff like they accept you. Riders, what's going on, baby? Gotta accept that. And some people really refuse to accept that. Like, oh, I don't know, then shoot. Then you don't want to be with nobody. Figure out what you gonna do then. Because there's just some things you're not gonna be able to say, like, oh, I'm gonna change the mind, or I'm gonna. No, you can't change the mind of anybody. If anybody gonna make any changes, it gotta be that person themselves. And that's only if they feel they making an error in their own way. If they feel like they making an error that could be detrimental to something good, then they'll make that change. You can't teach nobody that. Shoot. And again, if you ain't happy, you just keep it pushing. No doubt, Angel. Appreciate you, baby. Make sure you grow the damn weed plants, not them tomato plants.
You said you got a 3-day vacation, dog?
3 days. I'm off the whole week. I'm probably ain't going back to probably shit next Saturday.
Damn, son.
I told you I got days, man. I got my vacation days because I only used 6 of my vacation days the
You ain't
last
going
time.
nowhere?
No, I'm making some moves this week. I gotta visit some family in the boroughs. So shoot, that's my vacation right there. Just staying the fuck away from work right now. I need all the damn mental space I can get from here. There's some shit going on too. Then one of my peoples that came up in this company, that nigga just got, I don't know what the hell happened. He done got fired. I'm trying to find out why. Out of all people, I said, wait, him? What the hell? I said, oh, I'm like, wait a minute, shiesty. I gotta find out what's going on. But nah, I got some. I'm probably gonna visit my god kids probably Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to a barbecue, but I'm also trying to do this memorial dinner for my mom's. Like I said, I'm trying to do some content while I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm multitasking this week while I'm on vacation. So I'm
That's what's up.
supposed to be going to a housewarming too, but I mean, just make sure the trains on her side ain't messed up. Cause I'm like, yeah, if you think I'm traveling out there anytime by Friday, well, no. You think I'm traveling out there Friday and I know how it be on that side? Good luck.
What's wrong with the trains?
Nah, certain train lines they doing the renovations and stuff. They doing all a lot of these stations was due for it, son. They restoration, what you want to call it, track repairs, signal repairs, even the station repairs and stuff like that. One of the stations, son, was all boarded up. I said, "Yo, is this a station?" And I was in the city, bro. I said, "Oh." But they doing a lot of these spots do need it, especially for wheelchair accessible people and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to do a lot of these. So all these boroughs about to go through it, son.
Mm.
Especially out there in the Bronx. I know they gonna be definitely going through it at some point. Hey,
Shit, I just jumped in here real quick. Fuck with you real quick. I'm about to get my ass ready to hit these streets.
while you out there in them streets, right? I need you to bring me back some pulled pork. I need you to bring me back some loaded nachos and some fries. Make sure you got 2 pickles on the side, son. And I want a damn large Pepsi, son. Know you going to a barbecue, son. Smelling and tasting in the air.
You already know. I already know. Get you a hot dog, man.
Nah, we ain't doing those, son. We ain't doing those, son. We got enough of those cooking already, son. Man, we still gotta wait for them shits to cook, man. We got the real hot dogs, nigga. Them shits take forever on the damn smoker. Seen somebody try to do that at a barbecue last time. I say, you made burnt ends? Nigga said, not brisket burnt ends. Nigga made hot dog burnt ends. I said, oh. Yeah, you low and slowed that sucker. Nah, man, but it was, just the Sunday vibes, though, son. You already know what it is. No, but again, like I said, you just gotta understand that. Look, you need to accept people for who they are, as far as if this is how they do it, if this is what they known to do, accept it. Les, what's going on? What's going on, you shadow baby? Lisa, what's going on, baby? Oh, you can't really think you're gonna be able to change anybody. That's just like if somebody got a set routine. All right, respect the routine. If my routine is to get up, go make this money, do what I gotta do, and take care of what I gotta take care of, respect it. And vice versa. Like, come on now. I'm not gonna expect you to do nothing less. Now it's a difference if I'm doing a brunt of the stuff I'm supposed to be doing and you really ain't doing nothing then that's a problem. Like, all right, look here. If I'm the breadwinner to a degree, at least I don't care if it's not much. Look, at least let me have something to Even if it's not hot, at least have something for me on the side when I come home. I might get hungry. Nobody don't be thinking about stuff like that. It'd be the simplest thing sometimes. If you do that, it keep your relationship strong.
Tell Shorty you wanna some lobster, some shrimp.
Nah, I wasn't talking about me, bro. I'm talking about the situation yesterday. I was telling her that shit too before I dropped the mic. I said, see, it be the simplest things that mess up your relationship. Just do the simplest thing. If somebody is really doing what they doing for you, the least you could do is do something good for them. It's really about it, man.
It be little shit though. It be little shit. People appreciate little shit.
Yeah, the simple things a lot of times that keep a relationship whole. All right, look, I know this is what he want, I know this is what she want. All right, I got it for her. Or I got it for him, and that's it. Why I gotta be extra? It's like I
Yeah.
gotta go well off the deep end. It's like I'm sorry, in certain instances, the people be acting like they Azar to a degree. They act like they Caesar. I said you will bow down to my damn rules, and you will love what I'm saying and doing. Yeah, shut up. Like, come on, nah. That's what some people be thinking. Like, this is what you think this is? Eh, shut up.
Dictatorship.
Yeah, man. It's funny because again, I don't see how you could cry over something that's only a month old. Cry when it's like 5 years down the line, it's still the same thing. And again, if you already presented what was what, and if he's respecting you, that's what I was telling. If he's respecting you all and all around the board, like you just saying, you say, "Oh, I don't know," it's just, look, you this is because you want things done your way. It's not going to work all the time. You with somebody now. Cut it shit out now. Cut it out now, man. You either going to get together and really come, together as one, or just move on. Be hating to hear stuff like that, but you be like, I feel like I gotta just step in real quick. Cause even one of my boys was like, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, you know how you?" He's like, "Oh shit." I said, "Don't even say nothing. I got this." So I got this. My boy walked away because he's like, "Oh snap!" He definitely about to let you know something. He said, "I tried to let you know the nice way. He ain't gonna let you know the nice way. He gonna give you tough love about it." I said, "Cause you need to hear it." I'm like, "Come on now, Angel. See, this is what see stuff like that. Mm, not supposed to keep. See. I know you're just joking. See, some people actually be thinking like that. They set themselves up too like that. I'm gonna worry about your finances. Okay, I'm gonna worry about yours too. I might need a boat soon. Like shoot, bugged out. No, but again, you can't change nobody. They gotta want to change themselves. Number one, if they're changing for the right reasons, not just solely for you, but they're changing for the right reasons. But you can't force somebody that has a set routine and always has a set routine. Can't expect them to change it up over something. It's all said and done. It's just about the common respect for each other. If he can accept your flaws, if he can accept yours, and you can accept his, then y'all got something going. You just got to make sure you maintain the strong, the strong unity, and just keep them bonds strong as well too. Just a little something to talk about this morning. Like I said, I'm gonna be definitely bringing that up tonight. But all in all, though, it it is something to think about for some people. You have to have some sort of reasoning, especially when it's coming to these type of situations. If you want happiness, yes, you must try to find a way to achieve that happiness. And you got to be happy with whatever you're getting. Whatever blessings come your way, you got to be happy with. And that's where everybody loses their sense of training, their sense of thought. Because again, you're supposed to be happy for all the bountiful blessings on all angles in life. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Y'all supposed to be happy in that aspect. Not always going to get what you want, but you're going to get what you need. You might not get the perfect man or woman, but you're going to get the love and affection from that man or woman, depending on who it is. Again, it is up to you. And again, sometimes you will mess yourself up out of something good. You can't cry and mope about, oh, I don't got nobody, or you can't cry about certain things, right? And in that same token, when you get it, you find a way to pick at it or mess it up. No, you got to accept things for what it is. But this is where some people get the thing messed up. Some of it, yeah, you are supposed to have somebody who does have some sort of standards in your life. But some of y'all be having the standard of you gotta be this or you gotta be this for me to be with you. No. And then when it's all said and done, you done wasted time and you done knocked off your own blessing. You're not gonna get everything that you want. You could get the things that are needed. And some of y'all will confuse your needs and your wants. Definitely appreciate y'all dropping links and showing love in here. And if y'all just tuned in, you already know what the like button. Now, see if that person even listened to anything I said yesterday. Hopefully, she did. Because again, you crying about something that's only a month old, and from what you were saying, there is no real issues outside of just the fact that he has a set routine. Like, are you kidding me? Did he? This is what you got to ask him. Did he disrespect you? Did he curse at you? Did he make any passes at people while he was with you? Did he violate you in any way, shape, or form, spiritually or anything? No. So then what the hell are you crying for? I don't get why some of y'all do that. You refuse to just let things flow naturally. Stop trying to rush something. It's like some of y'all rushing for everything to be what it is. You want to be loved so badly and you want to be taken care of so badly, and on all angles, you still rushing the process. Love should come naturally, and it shouldn't be forced neither. You can't train somebody or force somebody to love you. They gotta love you one way or another. Mookie, what's going on? Again, you have to think about it. In certain instances, you're gonna have to make a compromise. Love don't come easy. Strong boundaries and things along that it don't come easy. And again, it's a difference if somebody is just not giving you what they're supposed to be giving you in a relationship, and then you make that decision from there. I've always said that within at least in my opinion, I've always said within 6 months to a year, you should pretty much know some of what that person characteristics are, and if you can accept it or not. And if you can't accept it, then you just got to move on and find somebody that you can accept. I'm not messing with you, Angel. I'm not messing with you. You're doing too much. The same way a man can't train a woman can't train a man. And that's something y'all gonna have to start realizing. Overall balance, if that's what you're looking for, is balance and happiness and even love along those lines. You gotta be willing to take the good with the bad, the sweet with the sour. But in the same token, you have to make certain compromises, like they have to make certain compromises. And if it's certain things they don't like, or if it's certain things that you gotta accept that as well too. Lovelace, what's going on, baby? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm in the shade right now. It done got hot out here again. Too damn hot. Mm. Oh, and this is another thing though. For some that are married, um, you do know when you are married that yeah, y'all both are supposed to make sure y'all keeping each other whole at all times. Specific duties that are required, they are required. Oh no, Lovelace. I thought you was typing for your own benefit. Damn, son. Better put on your Steve Urkel glasses and stop typing in capital letters. Didn't I see what you said yesterday without capital letters? And you still ain't bring out a Dawn barbecue plate in here. I don't think you need to be talking right now, man. Trying to be nice, man. She just raised her hand in here. I got a question. I told you, I see everything. I'm the Matrix. I see everything. No doubt, Riaz. I gotta go check that out in a minute. Lovelace, darn well you had the grill sitting outside the church cooking up something. You know, and again, you know, some people you get tired of hearing them cry and mope about certain things. And I don't feel you should be crying about something that's only a month old. Like I said, cry down the line when it's 2 years, 3 years. Shouldn't even be that long. If you feel somebody don't have the specific qualities and traits that you would want in the partner, then you kindly move on. And you don't always gotta have a not a bad experience, but you don't always gotta end things off on a bad note. You know, again, some people got to be able to come to terms. Look, if I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy. I can't continue to be unhappy. I know, Lovelace, and I appreciate you, baby. You know, but again, you got to accept things for what it is. And seeing the problem is some of y'all just set in your ways as far as this is what you want and you determined to have it. But then when you do get it, it's still not going to be what you think it is. Oh, I do got something to say though. Um, for those who might be married or on the verge of getting married, you do understand that there are certain things that you're just not going to be able to do. Not so much to say, but things you're just not going to be able to do. And it's just things you're not going to be able to wear. And you have to understand that. You have to have a respect level. Prime example for your husband, you shouldn't be coming out in clothes that's too revealing or looks like it should just be for, excuse my language, a porn session. Sorry. Not when you're coming out and about with people. And I can see a lot of people are going to have some arguments and fights tomorrow. Whether they married or they just been in a relationship forever. Listen, you got to have a respect level. Yes, you could be in your femininity, but yet still you don't have to expose everything. Especially if you with your husband. You're not showing the respect to him if you dress the way you dress. It would be the same way. Your husband wouldn't be respecting you if he's gawking at other women or doing whatever. Like, this is what I'm saying. Compromises. You have to compromise certain things for the better of your relationships and your marriage. And sometimes you just want to have to make certain compromises. The hell, the trucks is telling that now? And that's what you're supposed to do. See, that's the thing, though. You're gonna go through ups and downs in a relationship, even in marriage. But the one thing to remember is there's certain compromises that do need to be made. Same way you wouldn't want us going outside with sweatpants with the quote unquote D prints and all that other stuff, or you don't want us going outside half naked, we shouldn't have y'all coming out half naked. It is a respect level. If you expecting us to respect something that you asking, it should be the same way. Look, as much as I'm trying to, I really feel you. Once we make this stuff, listen, it's just gonna be some things I ain't gonna be comfortable with you wearing because you are my queen at the end of the day. And we already know from certain aspects of things, you want to entice the eyes of people, and I don't need all of that. And it's not about insecurity; it's just about respect. That's where some people get it twisted. Oh, you just being this? No, it's called respect. If I don't want you wearing that, I don't want you wearing it. If I feel a type of way about it, then if that's the case, I'm not going. I'm just not going to be going. You go by yourself if you want to. And when you do go by yourself, you're going to be by yourself. We got some people that are like that. You know, it is a respect thing. If you expected me to do something, then I expect you to do the same thing. It's just that simple. Can't respect that, then you might as well find somebody who will take that. You know what I'm telling you. Won't be, how you doing? But it won't be the way you think it's going to be. I'm telling you, like it's just some things y'all have to listen. You have to listen to. Start listening to the voice of reason. Now, I don't know why some people. I don't know, man. Listen, yeah, I gotta get up anyway. I've been sitting here too long. Look here, my legs are. Yeah, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. Oh man, no. But again, it's sad though because y'all put yourselves in this position and then wonder why you got issues going on. You gotta have trust, man. If you can't trust the process that long, then don't trust the process at all. Keep pushing. That's all I can tell you. You know, but you can't force somebody to do anything. And again, get out of that mindset of entitlement. That's what some of y'all mess yourselves up at, entitlement. You feel that even if you do grab something, you're entitled to just no. You can't change nobody's own or views, aspects, and you can't change the way they move. You can't. Neff, what's going on, baby? You know, like I said, it's either you're going to accept them or you're not going to accept them. But when you're married, there is certain boundaries that shouldn't be pushed across anyway. And again, it's not about insecurities. It's just about the moral and integrity and the respect. Prime example, like I said, you don't want a man if that's supposed to be your husband, right? You don't want him gawking at everything, right? You don't want him gawking at everything that he see. And another thing you gotta respect too is that when people are just genuinely being themselves, you gotta expect that and accept that. If that person, prime example, is a life of a party, no matter where they go, don't get mad about that. That's a that's a part of insecurity right there. You cannot get mad about that. And if you feel, you trying to get into the loop, then shoot, get yourself in the loop. It's not that hard. Again, y'all gotta learn to make compromises and just accept certain things for what it is. Everything else that you think can be changed, it's up to y'all to change it. I ain't messing with you though. No, because again, you're not understanding that. There's no way you could. There's no way you could feel comfortable. And again, if you know with somebody that really is moving like that, hey, you do have the option. Same way they got an option, but it is again about a respect level. If I feel stern about something, if I feel that this is going to be a problem, and you can't respect what I'm asking you, especially if I'm not forcing you, I'm asking you respectfully to please either not do this or not wear this. It should be respected. The same way you would want us to respect things you ask of. Again, it does go two ways. Again, some of y'all will self sabotage yourselves just by that notion of being too selfish. You already know how it is, though, Neff, baby. You already know this how it is with the family. You already know we pray for you. You know, and healing prayers are those who definitely need it. You know, on all levels. You know, just healing prayers, and definitely condolences to those who lost people recently. Again, oh, they on my neck, son. Oh, what's going on, baby?
Hello. I've just washed my hands. You wouldn't imagine the amount of dirt that gets on tomato leaves in the city.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
right
you
next to
got
the road, so as I'm picking these leaves, I've got all this black residue on my fingers. I've had to scrub off. Ew.
welcome to the good life, Green Thumb.
Well, today you did say our summer's over, but today it's been scorching hot in the garden. So I've been sitting there picking one leaf at a time off of tomato plants. But on the subject of relationships, I think even people that are they're genuinely going into a relationship looking for love, but they're frightened of actually, saying, well, I'm not perfect. I've got lots of flaws and here they are.
Yeah.
If a person really cares about you, that person is for you, they will be able to see through those flaws. But a lot of people just hide it, and then in the end you get halfway through a few months and then you realize, shit, I'm with a person I didn't even really know. But that's why it's always important to really take it slowly, because people don't show their sort of like warts and all to start with.
Yeah. No, that's the whole
But
fact right there.
if you are generally looking for someone, then if you hide that stuff from them, that's going to break you in the end anyway. If that's not what they want, they're going to walk away anyway. But now it's going to hurt you even more, because now you've spent time. Now you've built a bond with that person.
Facts. Destiny, what's going on, baby? Rory, what's going on, my guy? And happy Sunday to everybody that's just pulling in. No, but you're absolutely right. Again, and listen, even if you done both put things on the table, right? The whole goal is don't start crying and look. You already accepting each other for who you are. You done basically accepting whatever was put out there on the table. Don't sabotage yourself crying over a month. It, like, look, you don't have your ups and downs, but it's only a month. Like I said, let somebody know when it's like 5, 10, 20 years down the line, something along those lines.
I
Then they're
completely
not gonna see,
agree.
but then you're not gonna be crying and moping about something, and then
I
especially if
completely
somebody's
agree. But
feeling
if he's a
about
good cook, Nate, then
it.
like I'd seriously be upset.
Yeah.
I've never had a man that can cook yet. I usually teach them to cook, then we break up and they go and cook for someone else.
Crazy.
So
Realist, what's going on, my guy? I'm just saying, like, it's crazy because you gotta accept it. I was just like I was telling somebody, man, listen, if one of y'all not doing something, as far as if you're both not working, right? Either one of y'all supposed to be doing something as far as some sort of duty. Like, look, at least make sure y'all both eating by the end of the night. Like,
yeah,
even
there's
that part
food,
right there.
housework, gardening, family to take care of. So if I'm cooking, perhaps you could go and bring some food round to my mother if she was still alive, like. But there's you chip in, you help each other, you do things. There's always something that you can do to help build. You don't have to be working. It's good if you are working, because that's part of building.
Yeah,
It's building your life, building your sort of like, if you've got a home, it's building your security, stuff like that.
yeah,
But at the same point, even if you're not working, you can help each other family wise. You can help each other by supporting each other, by being there for each other. Not everything's financial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was bugged out because when I sat there and looked at that, I said, "You crying about a month, man? You gonna have a lot of little. You gonna." I said, "You gonna have a lot of little moments." I said, like I asked her, I said, and she, everything was no. I said, hold on, did he disrespect you in any way? No. Did he? No. Did he cheat? No. Did he? Then what the hell are you crying for right now? Like, what are you crying for right now? Like, come on, like you have to, you got to pick your poison. If you claim that's what you really want is love, then all right. If it look like it's gonna be genuine love, let it flow naturally. It got to be organic. You can't rush it or try to craft it. No,
I
it's
think
gonna be
perhaps
crafted
if she's
on its own.
picking, I think perhaps if you're picking holes where there aren't any, your heart's not in it anyway. You shouldn't be there. Because then what you're going to do, you're going to put that guy down. That guy's going to get insecure and think, well, what the hell is wrong with me? When really, he's just not for you. So you need to let him
Exactly.
know that so he knows that he's not the problem. He's just not a fit for you. But then if you do let a good guy go, who is there for you, it's just perhaps his routine's not exactly how you would want it, then you have to look at your controlling side. Perhaps there's a side of you that needs to control, whether it's
Yeah.
controlling your life or controlling his life. Like there's possibly an element of control there, and that isn't good.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it. Look here. I don't expect. That's just like if it was a situation. I don't expect to change somebody's personality overnight. I don't expect to train them to do anything. Only thing I expect from them is the same thing they should expect from me: love and loyalty. If you ain't one of the two, hey, and it's nothing at all. Like, and I'm sorry, but some people really be crying and moping. This person been crying and moping because I kind of know them, but like I don't rock with them like that. But I just had to drop the mic on them yesterday. Like, look, you sound immature, and you a year older than me actually. You sound immature about this. You sound like you still haven't figured out the ways of life and relationships. It's time to stop that. Like, you can't change anybody that you with. And if it's going to be even to a point of arguing and fighting, then yeah, that's starting toxic behaviors, and you don't need it. Might as well just keep pushing. Not everybody can listen. You gonna want this out of somebody. That person might come in a form that you ain't think they was gonna come in. Should that stop you from being happy? That person might not be tall. That person might not be short. That person might be deformed one way or another. Should that stop you from really fucking stopping a blessing on your own? No. But some
Yeah.
people will.
If you're happy and you're in love, then don't knock it. Like build it, build. Oh, is there a problem there? Speak about that problem. You can't control anyone, you can't train them. Like you said, we're not dogs, we're human beings. If you haven't learned during your upbringing how to behave in a relationship, and if you haven't learned, we're all adults now. If you don't know now how to behave, you never will. Most people know how to behave, some people just don't. So if you've got a person who knows how to behave in a relationship, don't let them go, not if you care. But then if you're picking holes, then there's something in you that's saying this person isn't for me. As lovely as they are, they're not for me. And that's fine. But let them know that. Don't make them feel like there's something wrong with them. Sometimes it's not a match. They might not be the perfect person for you, but they might be the perfect person for someone else. So let them go. Let them find that person.
Exactly. Like it's like that's what I was saying. Like there's some people that be blocking. What's going on, God? Chill. You got some people that be blocking their own blessings, and you got people that's blocking other people's blessings. That's what I'm saying. In all actuality, look, if you're not happy and content with what you think you're happy with and content with, then you find somewhere where you can find it. How you doing? You find it where you can find it at. It's no way you gonna tell me you're gonna continuously either be unhappy or you're gonna poke holes at situations, and there's really no situations. Look, if I'm not a confrontational person, can't get mad about that. If I would rather walk away, at least for that time frame, to get a thought clear, instead of me outlashing, respect that. And some people don't get it. They don't even know how to just say, all right, I know we both mad. Let's just go cool off. Even that situation will cause a relationship to turn toxic. Sometimes y'all gotta let people be and do what they do. How you doing?
Amen.
If you grieve a certain way, I gotta respect it. It's the same way you gotta respect the way another person grieves. Like it goes hand in hand. Even when it comes down, I don't care if it's friendship or relationship, it does go hand in hand.
I do think when you've got a man or a woman that's in a relationship and they're saying, yeah, this guy is fine or this woman's fine in every way, but they're nitpicking in their heart, they're not into that relationship, they want someone else for whatever reason, they're not feeling it with that person. They're just not admitting it.
Yeah, you gotta be real with yourself again. In those instances, you have to be real with yourself before you real with anything else. And again, that's why I said I dropped the mic on it yesterday because I'm like, wait a minute, you crying? It's only been a month. Imagine if it was like 5 years and now you starting to really see certain things for what it is. Now you have a right to feel a type of way. You probably didn't see it in the beginning, but now it's starting to really like present itself. So that's what I'm saying. Like you, listen, just gotta accept things for what it is again. You know, you can't force the outcome the way you want to force it. You know, and again, it's gonna build naturally.
And you can't get into a
Definitely not.
relationship thinking, oh,
Technically,
you know, you can't get into a relationship thinking, oh, I give them, you know, like 50 out of 100, but I can
yeah.
change them to turn them from a 50 to 100. You can't.
Oh,
You can't do that to yourself. You're not perfect. So you
yeah.
can't expect other people to be. You're never going to find the perfect person. You're never going to find, you know, the perfect relationship where there's no arguments, there's no falling out, there's no troubles to get over. There's always going to be that. But you've got to find the person that you can stand by through that and that you love enough to do that. If you don't, let them go because someone else will.
Exactly.
I mean, you look, all these murderers, Nate, even murderers, if you tell the truth and say, look, these are my good points, these are my bad points. You look at these murderers who do everything, they've got women and men writing to them all over the place, declaring their love and marrying them in prison, even though they've never met them before. So it's not like if you tell someone your bad things, you're never going to find anyone. There's mass murderers out there. I can't believe it that women actually write to and like, yeah, I know you've murdered all these people and you're narcissistic and you're a psychopath, but I'm in love with you and I want to marry you. So crazy. I wouldn't suggest it, but there's people out there who will look at your good and bad points and they will love you through them. And there's people out there that won't because they're not your person. They're not the person that you're supposed to be with. So instead of wasting years or months, like cut it off and move on. I sound terrible, don't I? Cut it off, move on. You know, next question, please.
Nah, you good. I'm Lovelace in the corner. That's it. Sit yourself in the corner. I never said nothing about perfectness at all.
I just see
Right.
Lovelace.
Lovelace might catch a eulogy. I don't know. I still don't see no beef brisket or something.
I love her. She's funny.
Nah, she good. No, but you know that's what I'm saying though. You know, but you are supposed to bring things to the forefront, and from there you move on. You see what's what. Again, you know, the problem is some of y'all just be expected the the physical aspects of things. As far as they gotta be this, they gotta be this. No, that person that you longing for, as far as qualities, good qualities, might come into a person that's not gonna be who you wanted to be. You could have wanted a tall person. Guess what? You might get a midget. You might get somebody even smaller than you. If they giving you all the qualities that you need, that you wanted, right? Should that stop you from being with them? No.
No, I don't care. Like, if when I meet the right person, I
Mm.
don't care about his height, what he looks like. I don't care anything. What I care about is how he treats me and how he treats other people and how he respects himself. Looks fade. I mean, I'm 46 now. I'm not far off of my grey hairs, my wrinkles, sometimes I've got to try and find my waist and I've got to lift my boobs up off the floor. It's not attractive at this age. So it's like, I'm not exactly the best. So why am I looking for a supermodel? And looks don't matter. Like I say, it fades. Someone could get hit in the face with a bus tomorrow and be like an Adonis.
Yeah.
But what
It
are you
happens.
left with? You're left with someone who's there for you, who loves you, who supports you, who cares about you. That's the most sexiest thing. Not biceps. Well, I don't know. That's to me, my opinion only. But the most sexiest thing on this world is someone that loves you, someone that treats other people good. They're strong, but at the same point, they've got a heart.
Yes,
And
correct.
they
I
actually give a
agree.
damn.
No, you're absolutely right on that one. Oh wait, you said I want to be talking spicy. I'm over here talking spicy. What up, baby?
Hey, what up?
No, I'm talking to Lovelace. She told me I wasn't gonna be talking spicy. What up, baby?
Hello, Lovelace. Hello, Riaz.
Hey,
Hello.
Lovelace.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
Angel.
Hey, peace and blessings to the panel. Hey Nate,
Yeah.
I was in the chat, sir, and you were talking kind of spicy, so I came up here to see what you was talking about.
Oh, as we gather here today to mourn the loss of Lovelace, may us all
Oh
remember.
no, 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 no.
Nate, as we're the only females up here, whatever she says, I've got to have her back. So, like,
Yeah,
Oh, I got a
Yeah,
double
sorry,
eulogy
though.
then.
Even
I
though
got,
I'm a guy here, I'm with
thank you.
them both. I'm sorry.
oh, well then I got a 3 for 1. I got a 3 for 1 special, y'all. I'm giving all these eulogies out today. What's going on? I think they well needed right now.
I wanted to, I wanted to chime in real quick and just say thank you for this early morning conversation. Um, Here lately, I've been, just kind of chiming in and catching up on a few things, and I'm really enjoying some of the conversations, especially yours, that you're willing to share with us daily. And to everybody that come up and share their thoughts and insight, because we all need it, in my opinion, right? I love the way you and Angel were here and y'all were conversing back and forth about boundaries and differences and growth and appreciating one another, so we can grow in our friendships, our relationships, our marriages, and not be so quick to give up on one another when we see a difference. Be okay with having the hard conversations in the most respectful way. And it can
amen.
yeah, it can work. Just try it. It can work. Angel, you sound beautiful. I appreciate you and thank you for sharing those thoughts. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Lovelace. And I appreciate you too, sis. I really
You know
do.
we all love you, baby. Hold on. So I see my other sister done popped in here. Mo, what's going on, baby?
Now
I see
Nate
that
back
smoke cloud in the air, baby.
Now Nate back to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Out of the out of the corner I shall go. I shall go. Can I come out the corner or not? Come on, man.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Nobody
that.
puts
Did you
Lovelace
bring the
in the
plate?
corner, Nate.
No. Until she bring the plate of food out. I keep telling you, if I don't see a steak or something in this damn chat, y'all can't come out the corner. Y'all
I can
disrespecting my hungriness.
I can make I can
Riaz
make it a
has the
veggie plate.
chicken.
Veggie plate. Go young Riaz.
Hey. Uh, yeah. I think though as well though, don't forget loyalty as well though. Basically, you can have all the traits you want, but when someone's not loyal to you though, then it means nothing though, because it's gonna cause more problems and more issues though. So if someone's loyal to you and has the traits you want, then it means everything.
Amen. Loyalty is a part of love, though, Riaz. Like, you can't love someone and not be loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I'm wrong,
Nah, you're right.
but
Can,
that's how
No, but
can,
sometimes you could be loyal to a default, and that
can,
could be a downfall. So
may I?
it's about how much loyalty and how much loyalty you place in somebody. If that person is placing the same amount, then you're good to go. If it's not the same amount, it could be a bad one.
May I
Yeah.
get push back on that, please?
Go ahead, baby.
Thank you. Um, when I hear this word loyalty to another person, right?
Mm.
Where's the boundary or where's the conversation that we get when we are loyal to that person, but that person needs help? So if we say, you need help in communication, you need help with health things, you know, some people take it as you're turning against me. And you can be so loyal. And you can say those words, I'm loyal to you. I'm loyal to the effort in getting you better or making myself better. How do we stop people, not necessarily stop, but how do we guide them to the understanding that I'm not being unloyal to you? I love you and I want the best for you.
A lot of
sometimes, sometimes we have to go against someone's wishes, even if they are, like, say, for instance, if it's medical, you love someone, you're loyal to them, but they've told you, don't tell anyone I've got cancer. Is your loyalty going to let them die?
No.
So it depends on, in that sense, you are being loyal if you go and you say to people, this person's got cancer, they need to get medical help, and they're not doing it.
it's about the
Then
way you do it, though. It's
Nate,
that's
about the way
love and
you do it,
It's
loyalty.
though.
Nate needs
mm-hmm.
mental health.
Oh,
Tell
sorry. What I was gonna say though, anyway, was basically it's not about how it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. Basically, the way you're saying it to someone, though, and how they take it. So you can say it so nicely, though, in a way, you're saying it nicely, but in a way, you're trying to say what you're trying to say, basically.
so
Listen, this is the whole thing you got to do, and this is the one thing too. Remember, some people got to understand if you can't see clear as day that somebody is trying to do something for the betterment of you, then that's a problem right there. And in that instance, right there, I don't know. I think loyalty will look. At some point, you're not going to allow somebody to keep crashing out. You're not going to allow somebody to use their health as something. Nah, you can't play around with your health. If I'm telling you something, but I'm telling you something in the best way I can tell you, and if I'm not changing up anything along those lines, you should accept that. Because I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to go against you. I just want you to be good. Because how are we going to continue building if you not here?
well, I take it back to the clothes thing, right? When you were
Yeah.
talking women dressing a certain way that would possibly offend their mate. And,
Yeah.
so if you're loyal to me and I'm loyal to you, just a question. I'm just giving, just a little pushback on things to kind of open up the door for more communication if, with respect. If I'm loyal to you and you're loyal to me and I want to wear my little skimpy outfit, you know, the loyalty doesn't change because I'm outside in public with you with my skimpy outfit on. So how do we get our person, what I'm saying, to understand that part? Because we are individuals first, even in a friendship, even in a marriage, what I'm saying? We are an individual first. So that's my question. How do we get that person to understand you're everything to me in this relationship? Just because I want to wear something, that you might disagree with. I'm not trying to get anyone's attention. So how do we get them to understand that?
I
See,
think
I
my
think if
first
you're
thought.
with your guy, it's not like that's different. But I think if you're like single, if you're with someone going out to clubs and then wearing next to nothing, Because obviously your guys, if some other guy tries to sort of like disrespect you or anything like that, your man's there to look after you, you know. But if you're out on your own and guys do get disrespectful, he's not there to make sure you're okay. I'm not saying every woman needs that. I sound like I'm making women sound like damsels in distress, but
You're doing
at the
great.
same time we can kind of like, we can put ourselves in certain situations where we don't intend to. We go out, we think we look cute. Yeah, I'm going to go out, I look cute tonight, you know, and then there's going to be assholes out there who's not going to respect you because of the way that you're dressed. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person or that you're, but these people are going to have certain,
Listen,
they're
if
going to
you
treat
riding
you a
with a
certain
skirt,
way. If you've got people around you, sorry.
Can I
listen,
say something,
if
please?
you're
I
riding,
don't know what my take is on this. Basically, in a way, like, when you're both together and you're in something that I don't disagree with, and, instead of chatting, what we should do, though, instead is we both sit together in one room and we both, discuss and we both talk about it maturely and just try to understand, look, basically, though, when we're disagreeing, like, wearing on certain clothes and stuff, it's not because you don't like it and we don't want you to wear it. It's because we're looking out for your best interest, basically. Because, in certain areas, though, and nowadays, some guys are so shameless, though. They look at, the way you dress in and they look at you weirdly and everything. So, in some way, in some way, when you're wearing them clothes or you don't when we're disagreeing with you, you're looking out for your best interest. That's why.
listen to what I'm saying right here. I'm all for y'all being feminine and wearing the dresses. I don't care if they long. I wouldn't even care if they were short. But when they're too short to a point where everybody's gawking at it, I don't care. That's a form of disrespect right there because look at it. That's just like the same way with the booty shorts. I'm sorry. And they've been, I can understand it be summertime, but some of y'all be ODing to a point. If you can't say you got respect and love for somebody, that's how you do it. It's not about insecurity again. It's more just about respect. If you got a person that's really based on just respect like that, like, look, I don't care if you wear certain things, but there's other things I'm gonna feel uncomfortable with you wearing it. I don't care. I can't have you wearing that. You gotta respect that. It's the same way you don't want us to do certain things. We ask the simplest things, and it seems like sometimes you can't even get that certain respect back. It has to be some sort of boundary and some sort of common ground on it.
I can respect that. And thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you all for,
Does that mean that you're not going to wear the mankini to the club tonight, Nate?
you
Who
better
the
wear.
hell wears thongs, man? Like, who the hell, man? What man you got
What?
wearing? Listen, ain't no stripper. What the hell wrong with you?
Nah, I'm gonna go to the club dressed like a rapper, man. That's what I like. I like street fashion. I don't want to dress smart.
No, in certain instances, you're gonna have to wear certain things because it's required. Other
Mhm.
than that, you're supposed to be yourself. Like I'm saying, listen, I don't care if you wearing a dress, skirt, whatever it is. It just can't be to a point where it's like, yo, if that's the case, I might as well just had you come outside wholly naked.
But
You
you don't
if you got
tell
to keep pulling
me.
down your skirt,
Alright,
prime
let's go.
example, that's a problem. If you got to keep pulling down every 2 seconds, every 2 steps, I got to keep like, damn, we really got to keep. Nah, that's a problem.
But you don't tell another adult what to do. Let's
Nah,
broaden,
I'm not.
let's broaden
Nobody's telling.
let's broaden the
you don't have to tell. Sorry.
let's broaden the conversation to how we communicate with one another. Because I hear you clearly, Nate. I'm not saying that what you are saying is incorrect at all. Because I do have that old fashioned relationship where if my man is not pleased with my attire, even though I might be pleased with it, if it is too revealing, I want to be revealing to him, not others. So I do take into account his words, right? And but I just wanted to push the conversation further as far as we don't tell one another what to do. We don't control one another. However, how do we have those hard conversations? Because sometimes they come up. People will say, "You don't control me. I can do what I want, say what I want, go where I want, wear what I want." But you're also somewhat forgetting that you're now responsible for another person's thoughts and opinions and respect, and you're somewhat accountable and responsible for those things. So how do we have those conversations? You know?
Yeah.
You can have them, but then again, like I said, there's a limit. See, I'm just digging it from the logical term. There's still limits to things. The same way we don't expect y'all to fully go out there because again, you're showing the world everything that is for me. Like it's just I'm saying like look, prime example. I could use the Arabics and them for a prime example. You see how they wear them turbans and them clothes. They barely even know who the hell is up under there. But that's how they. But I'm not saying that's how we supposed to be. But I'm saying, oh no, this is some things you know for a fact. It's not gonna be. It's just not gonna be for the public. And if you got a respect for me, if I'm asking you and I'm asking, look, I'm not forcing you and I ain't saying nothing. I asked you politely. Again, you heard when I said earlier, it's not about forcing nothing. It's about asking politely. If I didn't ask you politely to respect something that I'm against, respect it. Just the same way I would do it for you. If you can't do that, then I don't know what else you want me to tell you. But at some point, you're gonna see that I'm gonna be displeased, and if it's gonna keep being that way, then I might as well find somebody that's gonna respect my thoughts and my opinions, the same way I would respect their thoughts and opinions. I'm not saying you can't wear what you want to wear, but just have a respect level and make sure that it's not a limit to where I might have to get crazy with somebody. If I see that somebody's about to accost you and even probably I'm going to snap. I shouldn't have to, but again, it's the position that you putting yourself in. I done seen some people have fights for real, and it's not about insecurities or nothing. Just the fact that you came out with a skirt that you had to keep every 2 seconds pulling it down, or you got shorts that's all the way up your crack, whatever the case is, like you're attracting the wrong attention.
See, I wouldn't feel comfortable just like that. When I was younger, maybe, but you've got to think I'm like 50 in a couple of years. So, but like when I was younger, I might have dressed sort of like a little bit more shorter skirts and stuff.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, I dress more. I don't know. I don't want to feel uncomfortable when I'm out. So it'll be like elasticated waists. So when I eat, I don't have to undo my buttons, sort of thing. But like, yeah. But I remember when I was younger, and I was a teenager, and I remember going outside. I wore short shorts, not like butt pants up to my butt, but very short still. And it was my sister's top, so it was a bit big for me, and it was a halter neck. And I used to tuck it in at the back, so it looked like it had no back, but it was because it didn't fit me. And then I went to go out, and my brother said, "Are you going to let her go out dressed like that?" And he looked at me like, "Oh," and he said, "Go and take that off." Anyway, I've gone out that day in the same thing. I was going down the road to see my friend walking down the road. I thought, oh, I look cute. A car come down the road, prowling. I was petrified. I've literally run into the park. Like, I'm not saying these people were doing anything, but they might have thought I was a bit older than what I was. I was wearing something that I wasn't prepared to deal with the consequences of other people's actions. And I think that's the same thing. Sometimes we can go out and we're not prepared, especially if it's around drink or like drugs, alcohol, something like that in a club, a party. I mean, you just have to look and you can see women come pubs passing out and they're laying on the floor and everything's on show because they're not in control anymore. If you've got your man with you, he's not going to let you end up in that state. You're not going to end up on that floor. He's taking you home, So there's a difference between what you might be wearing outside with your man. But like Nate said, Nate, you're not the guy that's going to keep on taking guys hitting on your wife or your woman. So you're going to want to punch them. Right. So that's going to cause a problem for them.
No, I'm saying it's just a respect level, period. Like, look here, if we are mad, I'm saying like, prime example, if we married, there's just some things I'm not gonna feel comfortable with you wearing, period.
Okay. Let me add this to that, right?
So
Let me
now
add
a few times I've actually
if you
sagged my pants though because like the size of the pants or trousers though were like one size bigger. So instead of wearing a belt, I don't like wearing a belt sometimes, but I just like wear it and I just let it sag.
okay, I
That
like
ain't
And
got
that.
then
nothing to do with the
Yeah,
sometimes
like my
relationship,
top,
son.
my top was big.
Hey,
Go ahead, Lovelace.
hey Nate,
so,
let's do a quick role play. Is that all right with you?
No.
Oh, okay. Angel, Angel, can
um,
quick role play? Is that Nate can Angel,
Love, I'll be Nate.
huh?
Why?
I'll be Nate. I'll role play with you.
No, Nate, you don't want to role play real quick? I wanted to give the conversation, right? Of
Nah, go ahead.
how would you speak like if you and I were in a relationship, right? How would
Yeah.
I keep hearing about the clothing, but what I'm speaking about is how we communicate with one another. I wanted us to maybe two, how we can communicate with one another to get that understanding and the respect that we
yes.
need throughout the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Just give a little, role play to the people. I know they're smart, I know they're intelligent, I know they get it. But it's also sometimes humorous too. We need to learn how to laugh more. So if I'm your girl, right? And you say what? We talking about the clothes.
Nah, if you got something on that I don't like, so
How
doesn't want me to say that, babe.
how
Listen,
to me though? How
that's
you
a
talk?
little too revealing. That's a little too revealing right there. I'm sorry. I know this is something that you probably want to wear, but I feel strong against it. If you could respect me, could you at least try to put on something a little bit more? That's
So I
really about that. That's
so I
how I'm getting
respect
it.
so I respect you, so I'm gonna put on a sweater. Now what?
Wait. What are you putting on a sweater for if it's 100 degrees outside? See,
You don't
you didn't say what was what. See, look,
you don't like
look,
my
see.
top. You don't like
Wait.
my top. Remember, we're in character. You don't like my top that I got on, Nate. So I'm gonna just put a sweater on since you don't like my top because I'm not taking it off.
Well, you don't gotta take it off, but you're gonna put something extra on it. It don't have to be a sweater, but it's
I
gonna
just
be
said I was
something.
gonna put a sweater on. What you want me to do?
Nah, you want to put more than a sweater on, baby. You gonna have to put a shirt on. I'm sorry.
So,
Uh,
so now
uh,
you try to control what I wear.
yeah, listen, you're not gonna reveal my goodies to the world. I'm sorry. I feel that way.
So are you insecure now? I mean, I thought you were a strong, manly man.
I am, but that don't mean I'm not gonna have respect. So then that should get changed. Then I'm gonna go and put on something more revealing to the world. Then let's see how
Well,
you like that. Should I go
let's
do that?
let's go out together then. You show yours and I show mine, and then we let the people vote. Now what?
Well, then look
And
here.
now,
They won't be voting for too much afterwards. Cause
and now envision,
And I was
envision you both wearing thongs in the club.
exactly showing it. But
Yeah,
no,
like if that was the case, I'll just sag my pants anyway, though, and I'll walk outside. Let's see what you guys think of that. If I sag my pants right in front of you, what do you think?
I would think please pull those down. But but
don't set
but with
yourself up for that,
Yes,
kill,
I'll
Ria.
buy you a
Don't set
belt.
yourself
with
I've actually done that a few times, actually. Like, not all the way down, just a little bit.
so Nate, that was one way of communicating with one another, right?
yeah.
Now, if you'll do the same dialogue with me, and I want to show just a difference, if that's
Uh,
okay.
good.
So I come towards you. We're still in this relationship. I come towards you. I do my little girl twirl. Look, babe, I want to wear this today. No, look, babe, I'm wearing this today. What do you say?
Well, I like it. It looked like it fits you, but it's still a little revealing.
Okay. Which part is revealing?
The bottom part.
Bottom part. Okay, so I need a longer skirt or some pants.
Either or would do.
Either
That
or.
that'll
Okay.
definitely still it'll still definitely complement the outfit. It's just a
Okay.
little too short.
Okay, baby. I'll be right back.
You
Thank
know
you,
what I'm
Nate.
saying?
That's what I'm saying about how we communicate with one another. Like several of us have said, it's not what you say, how you
That's how
say
you
it,
say it.
and also who you're saying it to. Like Angel, I want to piggyback off of what Angel shared earlier. If
Yeah.
you are in love, with yourself. I just wanted to add that part first. But to piggyback verbatim, if you are in love with someone and you're loving on them and you want them to be the best person they can be, no matter where they are, no matter what they're doing, going, wearing, health wise, etc., there's a difference in how we communicate with one another. Sometimes it's going to have to be a little rough around the edges, the communication. But if there's a true understanding that we respect one another, we're loving on one another for the betterment of self and our relationship, then the communication sometimes goes smoother. So that's what I was saying as far as how do we communicate with one another. My man doesn't talk rough to me, um, unless it's very necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try my best, or I've learned not to push him to that necessary moment where he has to, talk rough to me. And when I say rough, I mean like elevate his voice. He doesn't curse and stuff like that at me. But just like elevate his voice or give a look of, misunderstanding. So we work through those things, and we're, getting stronger at it daily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that's not just like for the women mafia. Basically, though, like, yes, they have to cover themselves. Also, the same applies for the guy. The guy has to cover his knees. That's where he has to cover. Like, the woman has to cover her head sometimes and the clothes she wears, and the guy has to cover his knees and stuff like that.
I
I
bet
think
you a Nate is outside right now with his knees uncovered. I'm going on mute.
They
Yeah,
are,
I don't.
because I don't
I
listen.
think I
I
think
follow my own thing. That's why Lovelace. I can wear shorts. I can wear pants. I can wear sweats. I can wear damn near everything. Well, I'm not wearing everything. I'm not gonna wear nothing too revealing though. They
Excuse
ain't
me.
gonna be
as long as
going
he
on with
isn't
fatness.
showing his BJ.
Excuse me. I believe Angel was talking. Excuse me, sir.
And I don't care. Look here, like y'all be cutting me off, right? And look here, matter of fact, oh y'all on mute. Hold this one.
Oh.
Nah, go ahead. You good, Angel.
I think it's the same. I think I've been in relationships where, like a guy has been controlling. So he's like, just because you look halfway decent going out the door, he's like, you're not wearing that. Put my jumper on. You look better in my jumper. Or my sweater. Wear my jeans. And it's like a woman needs to know that that guy isn't just trying to control her, that behind what he's saying, there's good intentions. So say for instance, if you was an angry person and if all these guys are going to hit on your lady because she's beautiful and she looks stunning and she looks sexy, and he said to me, perhaps that's more like, you look gorgeous, you look sexy, but please don't wear that. I'm going to be like fighting all night.
You see what I mean? Right, like that right there, right? That part right there, Angel, was a perfect example
Yeah.
of vulnerability for our men, right? Or for
Yeah.
you, rather. It's okay to get to that vulnerable state. It's okay. I want to say that to everybody who's catching it now, or maybe catching this on the replay, with someone that you've devoted time to. You've devoted time to yourself to heal yourself through whatever you need from your experiences in life. It's okay to be vulnerable. Hopefully that vulnerability will be taken with peace and love and understanding and received that way. But as far as like our men go, some of our men are so afraid to say, sweetheart, you look too sexy for the public.
Yeah.
I would have to be challenging every male, female, and anything else that's out there that might try to approach you. I don't want to have that type of time, when we're out together. Baby, just put something else on that's not as revealing, because not only do I love you, but I love me, and I want us to have a good night. A lot of us don't talk to one another like that. A lot
Amen.
Yes.
of
Yes, you're right, Lovis. It's also pretty much the way you control yourself. Like it's self-control, basically. Your tone, the way you speak all the time, the way you talk to me. So if your voice was like, like if you were talking to me like a bit aggressive and stuff, and your voice sounds sharp, but you're trying to get your point out, that's gonna either hurt me or terrify me. I prefer like either soft tone or calm. I can handle any tone, but I prefer when the tone is calmer. So when you speak to me calmly and give your point to me, I will listen to you for sure.
Absolutely. Ain't that right, Nate?
No, you talking to me. I don't know. I
I
don't
hear
listen to nothing but outside of Logic and Brother Raccoon at the bottom. So I don't,
Nate's
let's not play
addicted
it
to
out.
saying,
Hey, the word. How you doing?
Hey, word.
hey, word.
You
Word.
still on mute, son? Oh man, come on, son. Come up here with that mute vibes.
Yeah, that's just one time. Not one time I was wearing my jacket or something. I was wearing puffy jacket and I was wearing my hood up and I went outside and my brother made a joke at me. He said, "Are you going out to kill someone?" That's
Oh,
what he made. Yeah, that's what he said though, as a joke.
that's not funny. You know what I'm also learning, y'all? Different people's sense of humor. As I continue to, travel on these YouTube streets, so they say, right? I'm
Mhm.
listening to all different types of people's humor. Like I might not like I didn't think that was funny what was said to young Reza. I didn't think that was funny um at all. But the person that said, they thought that it was hilarious. So I bring it back to the relationship thing that we were talking about, right? When your mate doesn't get you anymore, like you've passed each other in growth, but you forgot to communicate along the way that you've passed each other in growth, right? How do you tell your mate, you know what I'm saying? How do you introduce your mate to some things that they might think are boring or childish or, just not interested? How would you introduce your mate to something like that?
Mm, I think the first, when you're speaking to each other, first you should start to breathe first. When you breathe first, then actually think about what you're saying and also think about how you're going to come across your tone and everything. So if you say your point in a calm, nice way, in a way, you can speak how you want to speak, but in a way, like as long as it's respectful. So for me, I will do it nicely to someone, but I'll still say what I want to say. So it's like I'm getting my point to that person, but at the same time, I'm sounding nice.
But how would you get them to perhaps try some of the things that they would find boring?
I would probably explain to them, like I would say, how about you give this a try and let's see how this goes. You don't have to do it forever. Just at least, try it. No, try it for the first time. If you like it, let's keep it. If you like it, how about give it a try first? And if you like it, just keep going. If you don't, then I'll help you along the way.
Okay, Riza, may I push back on that?
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
role play, and Nate, you let me know if it's going in a different direction. I want to make sure that I not only stay on topic but also add some things. So what I heard you say is introduce it to them, as you're learning it, something new or something that you find interesting, right? So let's role play. I'm not interested in what your newly found thing. I don't like it. If you want to do it, you do it, but I'm not interested in it, and don't push it on me. How would your conversation go?
My conversation would go like, how, please, look, I know you don't like this, and if I want to do it, I'll do it, but at least give it a shot, though.
No,
At least give it a shot, and I know your response is gonna be, and I don't want to. I'm not gonna force you to do it, but at least, respectfully, at least try it with me. And if you don't like it, we don't have to do it.
I don't want to try it. No, thank you.
Don't
Mm.
force him.
Then I'll just pretty much respect that though. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I'll just, I'll respect it.
Can,
Yeah,
I
don't
can I
force
hop in?
anyone to do
Can I
can,
hop in
anything
real
that
quick?
they're against.
can I give you my insight on
Wait,
that?
wait, hold on. Brother Word trying to come in here with something. Hold on. What's
Hey,
going on, bro?
What, what
hey, the
up,
word.
bro? I was about to
What
say,
up?
hey, how y'all doing? I was about to say conversation again, bro, but I just want to add some. context or just add another element to it. I think people far too much try to force things on people. Like you say, you can't change people. I think what's important is you focus on what you want, find your complementary piece. People, what they do is they settle far too much. And when you settle, then now you with somebody and you trying to force them to do this and that. Nah, find your complementary piece. Find a person you can grow with. Find a person that
Amen.
match your frequency, your level. Like with my wife, right? My first wife, like the scenario Lovelace presented, it was similar to that. I'm trying to introduce her to a lot of new things I'm experiencing. She wasn't interested. You know, we was two people together doing our own thing. Eventually that became a problem. We had no why. Why are we together? Why what are we doing together? Do we complement one another? Or because if you ain't complimenting, the only option is what? You see what I'm saying?
Taken away
So
from.
you taking away. If you ain't adding, it's subtracting. So what people need to do is first figure out who they are, what they want, and then once you do that, you can see what works for you. Like my wife, we two different people, right? But at the same time, we have common goals. Even though we go grow separately, we still growing together. We understand that we go change as we get older, our views, our opinions, but we willing to work with one another. So we already established a lot of things like communication. People don't even know how to talk to each other. Like people think talking is just using words. I know my wife is a female. She's emotional. A lot of things she says is gonna come from an emotional aspect. So as she's talking to me, I have to be willing to adapt my logical thinking to accept her emotional information. That way we can have a understanding. And she do the same thing.
May
But
I
we
I
have these
agree.
conversations.
may I pick
Uh-huh.
off of that, please?
Uh-huh.
So,
Hey bro.
oh man, hi, little baby. I forgot my thought.
Okay.
It's the baby that's.
Oh, bless
Oh,
him.
oh, what
I,
up, little man?
I do. I love to hear little kids. So when you say that you grow together, but you know that you grow at different levels, my respectful question would be, what can you add to the people that are listening, right? In a relationship or in a marriage like that, to get, what did it take for you all? I guess this is my question. Sorry for the long haul. How did you all get there to understand that you will grow separately as individuals, but you are worth the relationship to grow still together?
Uh One was communication, and once the communication was established, we had an understanding. And like I said, goal, why? Why are you together? You know, she understand she gonna be a huge part of my growth, and I'm gonna be a huge part of her growth. We add things, what I lack in. I'm about to put the swings up now, baby. I found the clips. I apologize. My son excited because I found the clips to the
I'm
swing.
excited
But
My
too.
grandbabies.
Oh, that's so cute, though.
yeah, go ahead, baby.
We swing, yeah.
But you know, we established that understanding. So as she sees me growing, it's not, you know, what happens, I think sometimes it's competition between one another. But she understands my growth is her growth. Her growth is my growth, you know.
Yeah.
We complement. That's the importance of finding a complementary piece. And what I mean by that is her weaknesses are my strengths. My strength, I mean, her strengths are my weaknesses. So we work in unison. Literally became one. We
Do you
whole.
think you became that, or do you think you was that way already, or do you think you worked together to become that?
All three. That's the Trinity. If you want to look at it, if you want to look at it from that aspect. But I would say all three because individually we are both amazing people. You know, so we can hold our own. One, you know, so one is not really lacking. She's self efficient. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Take the shoes off and try it. No, put the
Oh,
shoes right there and try it. But he trying to climb up the. You want to put them over there, but it's too far, baby. You got to put them here. So when you need to put them back on, there, right there. My
Sir.
bad. But the like I said, the Trinity. You know, individually we strong. To collectively we even stronger. And it's
amen.
communication. I mean, me and my wife we talk everything, any insecurity, any doubt, anything we address right away. We don't let those thoughts manifest. And it's having an open line of communication, not being afraid of being judged. You know, she can say anything to me, and I'm not judging her. I can say anything to her. She's not judging me.
That
You
part.
know, like I said, you like when I say you become one, it's like you become one, but you have to find the right person. You know, and like I said, there's no point in settling. You can't build a person. A person has to be secure within themselves to be secure with you. Remember, I talk about whatever's inside you will come out. So,
Mm.
like Lovely said earlier, you have to work on yourself first. You know, you have to work on yourself, be secure with self. Go ahead, baby. Yeah. And once you do that, then you can. People try to go into relationships broken, and two broken people get together, and the whole relationship broken. I
Amen.
mean,
And
Mm-hmm.
you
everything
have
inside. They breaking plates, dishes, bank accounts, cup holders. They breaking everything. But when do you sit in the middle with each other? When do you sit with each other and say, look at all the mess we broke? Look at all the time that we took being messy, trying to be petty with one another. You know, don't forget, my statement is don't forget to laugh at those moments and say, you know what, I went a little too far. Or those are things that we can both say to one another, you know. But I got smoke with Nate right now. Nate, where you at?
Nah, you ain't got no smoke with me. I got smoke with somebody I just sniped up out of here.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I was just joking.
Lovelace, can I just say it's lovely to meet you, and I think it's lovely to have a lovely, strong woman around.
Oh, it's nice to get with you too.
I've
Thanks.
not actually looked at your channel. You must have content.
No, I
You're too
don't.
No,
intelligent not to.
she
I
acting light skin. Nah, she acting light skin. We're gonna get her to put some content out. We ain't trying to hear that no more. Don't come over
Is she
here
not
trying to make
putting
it. Don't try to
content?
come over here and
You
dictate
should
nothing over here,
be.
man.
Back into you.
I'm messing with you. Oh shoot. You and
oh,
your 12 cent Wi-Fi word. Come on, son. Come
thank you.
on.
I know sometimes it can get difficult with trolls and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but like you've
Mm-hmm.
got a lot to give.
Yeah,
You're
no,
giving a lot just here, so imagine what you could do like on your own channel as well.
I appreciate that. And quite a few people have said that to me. My children,
But that don't mean don't come back. We want you here too.
you got
It's nice to see you again anyway.
yeah, I'm too scared.
Riaz, I feel you with the pants.
Yeah, but what
And
if
that
I
was
actually
because of
went
my
out
top,
dressed like
wasn't
a
it?
street? What if I just went out with ripped jeans and pretty much, I look, dressed like a rapper? What do you think of my fashion choice?
Oh my.
Riaz, I grew up in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Like, ripped jeans, bloody patched. We used to rip them and patch them up again because of Dolly Parton. What was it? Going out in her patched up jeans. We ripped them first, then Dolly Parton brought out another song, and then we put patches in them. So we was doing all sorts of things.
That
My
part.
parents were like, I've just, which at the time was a lot of money. It was like, I've just spent £20 on them.
Mm,
And we've just
Mm.
ripped them up, probably the equivalent of spending £80 or $80 or $100 now. God, I sound like my grandmother.
no, you don't. You sound like
No,
Yeah.
you sound practical like you supposed
yeah,
to.
that part.
But this is what we did. Oh my God, that day I do remember. And that's the first time I felt girl empowered to go out in that top. I even had shoes that went click, click, click. And I could not handle the shit that came to me. I'm not saying that they were rapists or kidnappers. I weren't waiting around to find out. My heart beat it and I run. I run through the park. Then I was scared because there was no one in the park. I run all the way to the other gate, out again. I was like, oh my God. After that, I thought that top's going in the bin. I didn't know. I gave it back to my sister.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Nate, how do I get you to be a vegan?
I only liked it because it was bright pink.
Say,
Oh,
say
pardon?
it again.
Oh,
Say
pardon?
it again.
How do I get you to try vegan? That was
You don't.
Angel.
You either going to accept me for who I am, or
Do you know what? I tried vegan.
Nah, I'm not
did you
doing
just
vegan. You can get
she asking me a question? Hold on. Now I'm putting everybody on mute. We ain't ever doing this. I
I
done let it
did
slide for about
try
20 minutes or
vegan.
whatever. I done tried it 20 miles. No, I'm not doing no vegan stuff. I eat what I eat, man. I can eat healthier choices, but I'm not no damn vegan. I'm used to what I'm used to.
I'm
Accept it.
always up for experimentation. So if you wanted me to try it for a certain length of time to see how I felt, I'd give it a go. And if it was healthy and I could find, but you've got to think, I am a pig when it comes to food. I mean, a pig. I love my food.
Nah, same though. Trust me. The one time I think though, when I was in my cousin home, we went to have PFC in Tower Hamlets, the perfect fried chicken there. I had like this chicken and stuff like that, and my brother said he's never seen me eat food like this fast. Like I ate the chicken like I've never eaten that much. Like I literally devoured it, and I had the fries and everything. My brother told me he's never seen me devour food that fast.
Did you eat it like I eat my chicken?
Mm, in a way, yes, no, but I still eat elegant, but I was like that fast.
So
You
Nate,
guys have seen a video of me eating chicken. That's why.
so Nate, which meat would you keep if you could only keep one?
If I can't keep nothing, then I don't eat nothing. I'll just be drinking water and Kool-Aid all day.
No,
Get that.
I'm which, which meat would
To
you
be honest, I think if I
would
think about
Halal.
it too long, I start
Hold up.
feeling
Wait a minute. We starting to cut each other off again. I'm about to start putting people on mute again. Oh, 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 my bad. That's I'm messing with you. No, but I'm not going to keep nothing. It's either going to be chicken or steak. I would say more chicken because, well, no, chicken and fish. Damn it, I want a fish sandwich. I want a fried fish sandwich now. Fuck you, Lovelace, making me
oh,
think about food now.
oh
I'd have to say
I still love
chicken
you though,
for my
baby.
son and fish for me.
okay,
Mm,
fish.
I don't
Okay.
want no
for
food
me,
tide though.
Because my
fish.
I don't
son
want.
loves chicken,
Okay.
chicken or turkey,
But you
because
see
he's healthy. He likes healthy, kind of.
For me, the meat I eat is halal meats. I only keep halal chicken and fish because when I was a baby, I love fish so much. That's like fish is my childhood favorite. So I'd eat fish and chicken.
Don't you like lamb or goat?
No, I can eat lamb, but lamb or beef, I can eat that. But other than that, nope, I don't like turkey.
okay. Well, see, Nate, what I was saying was at least you were open to the compromise, and that's all that I was trying to, point out as far as piggybacking off of the topic, right? How
Yeah,
we communicate with in relationships, how we talk with one another. And it can be on all different levels from clothes to finances to food to prayers to religion to all of those things, just the way that
yeah.
we communicate. And at least you were
Yeah.
open to compromise. I
No,
appreciate.
listen. That's
Yep.
the main thing about you, though. Wait, before you leave out of here, 'cause I know you're trying to run up out of here. But that's the main thing I said. It's all about compromises, like I've been saying. But it's also just like, look, I don't expect you. Look, if you don't eat pork, I'm just going to make sure I don't have nothing around you that's pork based or pork product. If I know you don't eat beef, if I know you don't eat shrimp, if I know you don't eat chicken, if I know you don't eat certain things, even if you do eat certain meats, if I know there's certain things you don't eat or you don't, or even if you're allergic to it, I'm not gonna put it around. I'll make something for myself, and I'll make sure I put something special on the side for you.
Oh, see, there is a sweetie in you. I knew it. You talk.
He is an angel.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like to show it.
See,
There is no showing nothing.
I knew. I wanted to
I know,
say
Nate.
thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Nate, for your time. Thank you, everybody that was on the panel. Angel, Young Ria's the word that came up. Thank you guys for allowing me to join in the conversation and get some questions up and just have a good conversation with the people. Our table is ready, so we're getting ready to go eat now. But thank you for.
Uh-oh.
I
Wait a
appreciate.
minute, you over here being fat?
Yes,
Wait a
God
minute, what
bless
we
you
eating
and
today?
your family.
I'm getting ready to be as fat as I can be. I'm gonna just be honest. We have been waiting. I am starving. I didn't have a smoothie. We're in Tennessee. Babes, one of Babe's family members got married, so we came down here to join in the wedding festivities, and we've been waiting now for this long of a time for the table to get ready, so we can go
No, okay.
eat.
Well, we're at the table now. You might as well pass us some food.
Yeah.
Word,
I
pass that,
Indeed.
son.
My
Got me over here thinking about
apologies.
food now.
May that marriage last on earth and in heaven above. And may it feel like heaven
Inshallah.
walking through.
mm,
And
thank
God
you.
bless you all today.
God bless.
Yeah.
Have
And
a
you more than welcome to always pop in, Lovelace.
thank
Don't
you.
be a stranger, but don't come in here without my food. That's it. That's
I'm
all you
No,
gotta say.
it's lovely to sit there and speak with and listen to an intelligent woman that has her opinions and also gets people's brains thinking. And I think you also, without some of the men noticing, got us all on the same level
mhm.
by the
Yeah.
end of it. So,
Thank you.
Yeah. But to me, though, yeah, I agree with you.
no, Nate, Riaz, sorry, not Nate. Riaz, I think even though for someone that hasn't been through relationships, you know a lot about them because you listen, you talk, you're attentive. So I think when you do get into a relationship, I think you're going to have more knowledge than most of us did. So that's a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
Just pull those pants up, lad.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I don't do it all the time. Anyways, I always pull them up all the time. If I notice they slip, I always do. I just said it for dramatic effect.
I know. It's like where I had my top and it was too big and I've tied it back. But that's the thing, we walk out, even though, like, yeah, we should all be able to walk out wearing what we want and not have crap. But even if
Supposed to
we
be
think
representing
we
each
can
other.
handle it, sometimes our partners can't. And they feel like they're going to end up in trouble.
Yeah, it's just a representation of each other. Like if I'm not going out there wearing certain things I know would make you feel a type of way or even have you to that point of thinking a certain way, it should be the same way around. This dude almost got hit by a damn car. What is he doing? My fault. See, this is what happens when you see me outside. You like, like, man, listen. You already know Lovelace, baby. And don't worry, I better see my steak on the head tomorrow, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No, but you know
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. It's just about we representing each other. So again, if I'm not going out there putting myself out there to where it would make you feel disrespected, it's supposed to be the same way around. I
No,
mean,
yeah, I
that's the
feel
thing. And picking on what Word said earlier, which is truth though. Look here, there's just some things you can't force on somebody. You can't
Yeah.
force a thinking method on somebody, and you can't force somebody to be what you want them to be. You have to accept them for who they are, and just
And
build around that.
yeah.
but it's actually like sort of like realizing the connections that you have. Is that connection just sex? Is that connection an actual love connection? Because you can have that like attraction and you can want to be around someone all the time. It doesn't necessarily make it love, that's attraction.
Yeah.
If it's the person that you're looking for, the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, that person's going to love you warts and all, like I said.
Yeah, that's true, but also understanding each other. So, like, you know what I have done, and I know keep bringing up. I'm just saying, to me, like someday, I know that in the future, I just need to find the right person who understand me for me. Basically, that sometimes though in certain situations, I'll be hypersensitive. So I'm going to have to find someone who will actually understand how to, how to speak to me to actually get me to calm down and actually find a way to help me navigate basically on certain things though.
Yeah, it's the same thing as everyone. It's like they need to know how you are. They need to react to things. They need to, and not try to manipulate that. But then you're going to get that in any relationship where people will try and manipulate things. It's just that for you, it might be a bit easier.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, a few times though, actually, though, when I was in secondary school, girls or like some guys, though, basically tried to get the girls to date me, but I told them no. I respectfully said no. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Let's just be friends instead. Because I said out of respect, let's just be friends though, because I ain't ready for it. And also though, I don't believe in that thing, and I'm not ready for it. And if it's
No,
not the
when you're
best
ready
interest
for
of
it,
both.
you'll know, and you've got your beliefs. You already know how you want things to be, so don't change it. It's when you
Yeah,
lose control that's when
that's
it
what I was
screws up.
thinking. Yep, you just read my mind basically, losing control as well. That's why I went
Yeah,
beautiful.
but like, you're doing really, really well. You're concentrating on learning. You've got your college. It's just making friends, networking. You want to get your YouTube out there, so keep on pushing it. Keep on doing what you're doing. Sometimes we might go down the wrong path. Sometimes we might go down the right path. Just pray that you've got the right people around you that will give you a kick up the arse and say, right, if you're going wrong,
I
and the
already
great
have
people
that.
around you that will lift your hands up and say, yeah, you're a champion. You're doing well.
Yep, I already got that anyway.
Amen. So you're moving the right way, Riaz. Keep on doing it. And the rest of it, keep on living your life. And then God will show you when the right one comes along.
Yeah, I know. I
Or the
always,
right
pray.
four in your case.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. But for me, I have a particular preference though of what I really want, and I've already made it clear on what I want. I've told pretty much everyone here, and I've even told my entire family what I really, really want. And you can actually tell what I want.
Yeah, no, but this is what I'm saying though. This is all I was saying about the general message this morning. You know, and again, almost everybody done said something. Go to work. What? You know I don't use that. Why you asking me that question for? You better off asking this Earthworm Jim dude over here, man. Come on, son. Don't be asking me no questions like that, man. My bad, y'all. See, this is why I don't sit outside sometimes neither. You want to ask for man? Listen here. You need some papers. I got papers, but I ain't got no damn. You know I don't use that tobacco you be using. Stop using that cheap ass Dutch paper. That ain't no damn weak man. Stop, my bad, y'all. You about to hear me curse somebody out in 12 seconds. And I gotta walk in the fucking grass. My shit's all bitch. Nah, you wasn't coming around, son. Come on, son. You doing too much, son. Yeah, I don't care what you was plotting on. Here, let me rub some dog stuff on it too. This way you won't plot.
Mate, you have to switch the camera on so we can all be entertained.
Nah, you want to be entertained, you gotta go watch a damn movie or play your PlayStation or something. This ain't entertainment. No, but all in all, like I was saying this morning, though, it didn't. No, it didn't go far from what I was saying, though. Like I said, it's just ways of saying things. It's the ways of, like I was saying yesterday. I didn't even really spaz, but it just was like, damn, I didn't want to have to drop the mic on you. But hey, like you were about to complain about something, and again, you only a month into a relationship. Complain and cry when it's a year or further down. Then you, but again, if you feel a person ain't meeting your needs and standards, even if it is within a year's range, you do what you got to do. But it's about how you do it. Hey, and like again, I know people who they thought they was going to last, they didn't, but they left off on good terms. And they still cool to this day. There's a way of doing things. Again, it's just a respect level. We are supposed to be representing each other the same way. I would not want you to be out there at least damn near naked. You wouldn't expect me to be out there damn near naked.
Yeah.
Sorry, my son's just come in and offered to. He said to me, "Mum, I'm getting takeaway tonight. Do you fancy an Indian?" Like
Awesome,
he
man.
had to ask me.
Yes.
Nah, I just had to drop this conversation for the morning. But no, I'm not sure. I gotta actually walk down to the meat market myself and grab a few things for tomorrow. But I just wanted to have this talking convo with the people though. But it probably reiterate on this tonight, 9 out of 10. I did say I was gonna bring some of it anyway. But no, then I had to bring that up because I was like yesterday just made me say, damn, I felt like this was a rap concert and I just blew everybody's face away with that one statement and walked away. Because they was just like, why you said that like that for? I said, because it's truth. I said, you crying about this. I said, listen, with all due respect, shut the fuck up. Like, you crying about 1 month. And it's not even, man, listen, cry when it's a year down the road, 2 years down the road, you still ain't getting what you think you're supposed to be getting. Then you have rights to say so and feel the type of way, and then you still got an option. If you're going to continue to sit through it, you can't cry about it. If you're gonna move away and find something that you think you can find, then go ahead and do so. It is choices at the end of the day, and that's what people not making careful choices.
I think a month down the road, and sort of like most of us, or I know I can be responsible for this. Like, if it's a couple of months down the road, we shouldn't have given that much that we want to cry. Do you get what I mean? We should have given our time and perhaps had a nice meal and laughed together and stuff. But we shouldn't have given as much. Really.
Yeah, I mean, that was really about it. Like I said, I just wanted to chime in on that, but I think I might try to re-chime back on this tonight. So I need to try to get myself ready up out of here anyway. You know what? I feel that good today. I might actually bring some music this afternoon.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Let me see how much I like y'all like that.
Yeah. I'm putting my skimpy dress on. I'm
Hey,
wearing
hey,
next
hey,
to
hey, hey,
nothing.
hey. No,
In fact,
you
I'm
better
going
not.
to fish my sister's pink top back out.
Security's not letting you in
Now
the
I'm
club
gonna
yet.
come
I'm going
dressed
to
like a rapper,
wear
man.
Riaz's jeans round my butt.
Well,
Yeah.
look here, security's not letting you in the club tonight then.
Yeah, the club allowed me to come dressed like a rapper, blue bandana, pretty much, like got, like a t-shirt, light jumper, but then I wear t-shirt over it sometimes though, and pretty much I wear a hoodie over it, pretty much like a full straight rapper anyway.
Do you know what I'm going to wear, Riaz? I'm going to, just to please everyone, I'm going to wear, a man's morning suit. But I'm not shaving my hair.
Okay, I know in certain, certain dress code and stuff like that. Of course, I dress smart, but it's just generally when I go out with anyone, I don't want to look smart or dress smart. I just want to I want to look nice, but at the same time, I don't want to dress smart when I go out with someone. I want to just dress like a street person. That's it.
You just want to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? In the same token, you can be yourself. Trust me, I'm in street clothes damn near every day. But when I gotta get in certain attire for certain situations, I do it. If I gotta dress to impress, I'm dressed to impress. Other than that, I'm myself.
I think the way the world works, Riaz, is like if you're going for certain job interviews, you need to dress a certain way.
I know
If
that.
you're going to a funeral or a wedding, you have to dress a certain way. So it's all like blah, blah,
I
blah.
know.
Even though we don't feel comfortable and we want to just put our slacks on and throw a t-shirt on and chill,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that for
Sometimes we've got
sure
to
for
put that
certain things.
uniform
Of
on.
course, I agree with you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when I go out with my friends, when I go out with my family, I don't want to dress smart. I just want to look different.
Yeah. My nephew, he hated sort of like dressing in like dress pants and shirts and stuff. And I remember at my wedding, he begged me to get a white tracksuit. So I let him wear a white tracksuit because he felt comfortable.
It's crazy.
Because he's like me, he's got dyslexia,
Mm.
but his is worse. His is like more hitting the autism sort of like spectrum.
No, but you know, this is what I'm saying. Whether you on a spectrum or not, is it look you could be yourself, but there's just gonna be certain instances, even when you don't like wearing certain things, you're gonna have to wear it. Trust me. I don't like dressing up for funerals, but I gotta dress up. I'm not just gonna come in there with some shorts, looking like I'm ready to play some basketball or something. Nah, I'm showing respect to the people that I'm supposed to be showing respect to my fallen comrades, regardless. So you
Yeah, I
know,
think if
that's
it
the
was
main.
someone else's, I would have gone,
Yeah.
no, you've got to wear a suit. But because it was mine, I went to him, yeah, go ahead. Like,
Yeah,
he's
for me,
clean, he's tidy, he's comfortable, he's happy. At least he's walking away from my wedding saying he's had a good time.
yeah. I mean,
Even though the
when it's
marriage
Eid,
didn't last, he had a good
oh,
time at the wedding, so that's fine.
okay. Okay, but I was
You
saying
know, Sonya.
basically when it's Eid though, when it's an Eid, I go dressed traditional basically. I wear the Pakistani clothes and everything, the short kameez. I wear the kameez anyway, basically on Eid. So I go full traditional anyway on Eid, and that's how it is. I never
Yeah,
wear
that's what I
Sonya,
mean.
what's
traditional
You're
going on,
always
Pakistani clothes
baby?
every day. I don't.
you're always going to have those situations where you have to put on a uniform that you'd like. It feels like a uniform because you don't want to wear it. You're just wearing it for that occasion.
Yeah,
It's not you. In fact, it's a carbon copy of most people that's there.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm not denying that. I already get the point. Then I already what you call it. I
And it
already
doesn't
accept the
even feel
fact.
comfortable. It just looks nice in pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hate to cut this conversation short. Hold on, Sonya, what's going on, baby? You gonna have to catch the replay, baby. Either that or you gonna have to be in the club in the next couple hours, baby. I think I'm gonna set this one for 5 o'clock, so I'm already to my destination. I'm about to hear a bunch of music I don't want to hear, but I need to get
Hi,
this stuff for the
honey,
mob.
realist and Sonia. Sorry, I just seen the chat.
Yeah. Nah, but this was just and I might just re-chime back on this tonight, so who knows? And I'm gonna try to do this kind of early, so y'all more than
Oh,
welcome
and
to keep
First
on with it.
Lady,
Serious, baby.
thank you, Sirius, because like I've not had to worry about jumping in or anything to because I lost my brother recently and my uncle, and now I've got another uncle who's just been sent home to literally they can't do anything. So it's been a bit of a difficult time, and it's lovely how you've come in and supported Nate. It's really like give me a stress-free
No, I
not
mean,
having to
listen.
worry, kind of knowing everyone's got his back. Because I do worry about my big bro, even if I'm not around.
Nah, but you know I'm always good regardless. Like, I listen. I follow a certain logic in life, and for some things, like I said, I can accept whatever. But when people are going through what they go through, I let them grieve and do how they do things their own way. I don't try to. You don't want to be bothered. Hey, you don't want to be bothered. I leave it be. But just know at least I try to make sure you straight. That's just me in general. So
No, do you know what? In my head, like I'm happy. When I get there, I'm just trying to block everything out because sometimes I feel so sad. I don't want everyone else to feel that from me. Do you get what I mean? I want to come in with good vibes, and I want to be like laughing and how I usually am. And sometimes it's not always easy.
No. Hold on, money. Hold on. I got you, bro.
But no matter what, even if I'm not sort of like in the chat, I'll come back, I'll watch the replays, and I'm here.
No. I know. Listen, you're going through a process, like I said. So, like I told, that's anybody. Look here, it's a few people that have been missing, but I know they've been going through stuff, whether health wise or just dealing with stuff as far as family situations. Like I told somebody, I'm not one of them people that I expect everybody to be in here all day, every day. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm still going to get this content out one way or another. But the main thing to
And
remember too is
even
that I
if
make
I'm
sure
not there, you'll still check up because that's who you are. You'll check up on me. And you know what? I appreciate that because some of my family don't do that. I'm lucky I've
I'm
got some
always
good
here for
friends and I've
you,
got
though.
some good family, and you're one of
I'm
them.
here for you,
Family, I
though.
mean.
I'm here for you though anyway because you were there for me 2 months back, man. Oh my god, man. 2 months was like, what I've been through. I know it's not as bad as what, you've been going through, but 2 months for me, oh my goodness, man. I was so empty anyway. And also, whatever happened to me that time, I know I'm bad, I've improved it anyway, but I'm saying that time, 2 months back, oh my goodness, how it was treated and stuff like that. That was like so unfair for me in a way. So I feel you though. Don't worry. I know it's sad though, but you'll get through it.
No, but I've had you check up on me. I've had Nate check up on me. I'm sorry if I know sometimes I go quiet and I'm like, it's because sometimes I don't know what to say. It's like I go to read the message and I can't even.
No,
Usually,
listen, you good. You good. I don't listen. Like I told you, I don't do too much. Like I said,
you
y'all
both
go through
know
what y'all
I
gotta
love
go
you
through.
very much and
No,
I appreciate you both so much.
no. You already know what it is, though. Wait, give me 1 second. Hold on, money. Look, what's going on? Chill town. What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
What's going on?
How you doing, Nate? I just wanted to say, man. I heard your I heard your thing on the relationships. So check it out. I've been married for a long time. During the pit, during the pit, in my penitentiary years, my wife she was still down with me. We got 8 kids together, same woman, everything. We divorced now.
I hear you. That's crazy, man. Hey,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Life goes on, y'all. Life goes on. Life goes on. Be happy, man, and enjoy your life.
Amen, bro.
I got you.
Now you enjoy your day, man. Get back to you another time, man. I just wanted to say that.
But
Nah,
that's
you
so.
good, bro.
That is.
No, go ahead. You good. My fault. I'm
Whatever
going to another
happens,
mute market
life
before I
goes
snap.
on. I think sometimes you just get stuck in your grief, and sometimes you need to just yank yourself out.
Yeah.
But it's a bit like being stuck in sinking sand. It's like you're sinking and you want to pull yourself out, but you don't have the energy.
Yeah.
But it's nice that you do have friends that come along. And even though you don't have the energy and you're sinking and sinking, they come and like pull you up. So thank you.
No, listen. This is what this is built for right here. Like I said, I don't look here. Like I told somebody, y'all gonna go through your things in life, but just remember, you gonna have people that's really adamant about, what they adamant about. See, again, I'm more for the lines of strong building and just unity and one accord. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't do like some people. I'm not gonna expect you to be in here all day every day. And if you're going through something, like I said, just know that I am here one way or another. But let
I
me
know you always say to me, you don't have to come in, but are you okay?
not just you.
You know, that means a lot when you're feeling like shit
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like no one cares.
Nah, but we listen.
So thank you to
I'm
those
not.
people who have done that and been there for me. I
Yeah,
do
because at the end of
appreciate it. It's just at the time I couldn't talk. And now you're all going to wish I could shut up.
I would just
No.
kind of tell you to shut up, but that's just not me.
Nah, personally, though, you know, there's some people though, I'm either too quiet and you'd wish I started talking, or I talk so much that you guys wish I quiet down. Not just depending on the chemistry we have here. We have, chemistry here is so good though. That's why I'm speaking more and I'm more confident enough to speak. When I'm in public though, depending on the chemistry with someone when I'm sitting with them, no, and like when we're together, depending on the chemistry we have, that's when I start talking much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have to trust and then you can open up more, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's how it is though with me though. I remember my first year of the college I went to, I wouldn't speak to anyone else in my class other than the teaching assistants basically. That's, you know, no, I mean, no, like the class I went to have been one of the classes I went to basically though. I wouldn't speak to any of my classmates. I would speak to mostly one of the TAs mostly I would actually. And actually got me, a bit of time and stuff to settle in first. And then I started talking to every one of my classmates.
Because you have to build up your trust.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people think people with autism are like stupid or don't know, but sometimes they pick up on people's vibes more
Yeah.
than someone else.
Yeah.
They're more sensitive in that way, not
I
just
had to
with
show some
sound.
spiritual growth just now. My bad. No, you good. I had to show some spiritual growth. I was about to put hands on somebody. Uh, that's
Male
crazy.
or female?
Nah, I don't hit no
And
damn
in what
female.
way?
Nah, I don't like when people do stupid shit. Prime example, like I'm over here trying to fucking get cold cuts, and your dumb ass looking like you high off whatever. Like, how the fuck are you behind a deli counter, dickhead? Like,
No,
I
sometimes
don't
it
know. These
comes
people
out
out there,
really
you just
quick.
be letting the wrong people work sometimes. My bad, y'all. You
You just swore, Nate. You said
Nah, with me though.
dickhead.
I
I
know
thought
that kind of
dickhead was
sound
an
bad.
English word.
Nah, it
Okay,
don't make
sorry
no
though.
sense. Nah, there's no way you gonna tell me you see people sitting there looking at you, they asking if anybody else ordered, and you still looking like you high off or whatever. But you high off Sharon, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Luke, what's
Nah,
going
this
on,
is
my guy?
like okay, sorry. What I was about to say was basically that when I speak, I move my hands a lot when I'm speaking, and then it's sometimes, I don't know, it's one of my friends that would say, though, why do you move your hands so much when you speak? And when I move my hands so much, though, my fingers, though, that just helps me get my words out, you know? That's how no, that's just how it helps me to express the words that I need to get out, basically, though. Because, when I'm actually using my hands and stuff, it helps me just, get me to formulate on what I'm saying.
It's a comfort thing.
Yeah, like another comfort thing is when I was a child, basic, I used to carry toys with me everywhere I went. Depends on the size of how I felt, though. Like, depend on the size and stuff like that, is how I was feeling and stuff. That's what I used to carry as my comfort. I used to carry toys everywhere. When I got my phone, that's my comfort.
Whereas some people hold things in their head that comforts them. You
Mm-hmm.
hold them in your hands. That's why you make the hand movements.
Mm-hmm.
Some people hold them in their head, you hold them in your hands because you've already got too much in your head already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But you're doing well. Remember, autism is like
Awesome. Yeah, I got you though.
autism. It's because your brain thinks so much at once. It's kind of hard to deal with everything.
Yeah.
So some people keep their comfort in their brain, like a memory, a smell, a taste, and you hold them in your hands.
Yeah, I hold them in my hand and also like that. So
It's
yeah,
like,
just
you know, when you learn at college, some things are more about hearing, touch, and smell. Like,
yeah.
but you learn.
I'm pretty much lucky though. Anyways, when I go to college, everyone else, when I was a part, the class that I was a part of and stuff like that, everyone is pretty much similar like me, so it's easier to fit in a way.
Yeah, you're not worried about everyone else. Like,
We're all the same.
yeah. You're not worried about everyone else judging you or you can't do that or you can't do this.
Yeah.
Because you all kind of get it. You're not like the rest of the world that thinks, oh, it's okay to be nasty because you know how it feels. The same way as I learned. I don't have autism, I have dyslexia and I have dyscalculia.
Yeah, but I know, Oliver is amazing, and I admit it. But I'm saying though, with me as well, I don't have dyslexia, and they did say dyslexic test on me. They said I don't have dyslexia, but I can display some symptoms of dyslexia.
Yeah, because it's all on the same kind of spectrum.
Yes, I can possess I could possess traits of different disorders that other people got.
Yeah, dyslexia is not quite as severe as autism.
I know.
And you can have both, which is really difficult because if you think about it, you know, like, well, you've got autism, so you display signs of dyslexia.
Yeah.
Imagine if you've got both. So then it's even harder to diagnose because you could diagnose one but not diagnose the other.
Yeah, probably in my time it was hard to tell when I was a child, basically very young in my early childhood. It was hard to tell if I had it or not because the way they tested him is different though. For me though, I think I was like 5. I was probably a 5-year-old when they found out I had it.
Well, when I found out I had it, I was an actual adult. And I wasn't too sure if it was because some of the things that I'd been through as a kid, because sometimes if you go through bad stuff as a kid, that can affect your concentration and your mental health. So you're not learning as well. So
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure if it was that or a learning difficulty. I do know as I become an adult, like, I found it easier to learn, but numbers are not a good thing for me. I will never be an accountant.
Yeah.
My spelling's crap, my grammar's crap, but I'm a lot better than I was 10 years ago, so I'm improving.
Yeah. I'm much better now though than I was in childhood. When I was in childhood, you completely understand why, the way I was anyway. I know you could tell how I am anyways by repeating and everything like that, but that's just how it is with me basically. Like I've improved that fast in a way because I've had like the support and everything to get me to do it. My mom's the first person to tell me to he don't believe it though because everyone else thought I had limitations. So my mom said, "No, yeah, that's not true."
Well, I think your parents are amazing because, like, I'm not going to go into things, but they do what they do, and they've brought up a really brilliant son. So, you know, me and you both have God in our life. We're both two different religions, but the
Similar
same
culture.
God. But,
Yes,
like,
that's why we have a similar culture though, but it's a bit different.
I think even without God, like, just God's morals, the morals that we have, even if we are not perfect and we mess up and we don't always do what God tells us to do, like most normal people know, like, that's the way to behave.
Yeah, for me, it's like both basically for you and me, it's more like we run on an impulse, basically. So mostly everyone else here knows how to control their impulses. For me, I have to find a different way to control impulse, or I have to get someone to, help with that.
Yeah, but a lot of people, like, sort of like go on impulse, like, even if, like, you don't have a learning difficulty and mess up and screw up, yours might be more so, but then it's just sort of like listening and then learning what can make you calm. Do you know what I mean? So even if you really want something, you don't just jump up and go to get it, because that can kill you.
Yeah.
Like the roads and stuff.
Yeah, that's just me. The roads before though, when I was going up childhood and everything, though, I've nearly died crossing the road because I didn't concentrate properly. That's something to be proud of though. I am slowly getting better at crossing the road, but that's why it's like one
That
of the
is
reasons.
something to be proud of.
No, I know it's something to be proud of. I'm saying that I've nearly died crossing the road, like this close.
No, it's not proud to be nearly die crossing,
But
but
I've
it's
improved,
proud.
of
You
course.
should be proud that you're learning. You're
Yeah.
learning not to. Do you know when we're not learning anymore? That's when we're screwed up. We might have learning difficulties, yeah, but that's difficulties. It doesn't mean we can't do it.
I know, I got you though. And also though, I think though,
And that
it's the
crossing that
same,
road,
it's safe
you should
speaking
be
sense. I
proud
know
of.
it's a general
Hey,
thing,
hey,
but
hey,
though,
excuse me. How are y'all having a conversation? Y'all cutting each other off? And I'm on mute to know
Sorry.
this. Y'all both cutting each other off. I can't
yeah,
hear not a
No,
damn
he
thing,
should be
but
proud of himself for crossing that road and not killing himself.
hey, I don't listen. That don't got nothing to do
Sorry,
with the price
boss.
of grapes and what I just said. How is y'all having a conversation and y'all both cutting each other off? I'm on mute and hear this. What's on there?
I'm sorry. I
no,
didn't
sorry,
hear
Now you
man.
that.
It's
good.
because I have too much to say and I'm too excited anyway though. And that's
It's
just
not
what
just
we
your
got.
fault, Riaz.
No, I know that. That's the thing between, us and both of us. We both have too much to say. We're both excited and, that's just how it is.
Sorry, mate.
Y'all both
Riaz,
gave me a
let's
headache just
calm
now,
our
man.
asses down.
No, but well, I'm for that to get up out that spot too. That was another reason why I was on mute. Tried to get myself prepared, try to get this lunch in order so I can give y'all this music. Like I said, I'm gonna try to have this open panel earlier tonight, so if y'all want to chime back in on the conversation, y'all more than welcome.
All right, no problem.
That'll
Depending on
be
what
really
time it
lovely.
is, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was saying depending what time, no problem. I got you.
No, it's gonna be early enough, so it'll be probably about like 8 o'clock my time. So
8 o'clock your time. That would probably be around 1 or 12 o'clock in the morning for me. So I don't think I'd be able to make it. I'll probably be sleeping.
if anything, catch the replay, man.
No,
Yeah.
I got you.
But I do appreciate everybody that did pop in on this and I forgot to check the mail from yesterday. My scalp hurt. No, see, conversations like this would be happening. And again, I appreciate everybody that popped in and chimed in on the conversation. Oh, we'll still continue this tonight, definitely. But I need to start getting myself fully prepared for the rest of my day. Y'all all added something very useful and helpful to the conversation. And that's how some of these conversations are going to make changes, at least for the people in the society. Just got to do things little by little. That's it. Angel, I'll hit you on the back end in a little minute. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I got too much in my hand right now.
Okay, boss. And really, it was lovely to hear from Lovelace. Like, it's a new, fresh voice, new opinions, and she gets your mind ticking in every direction. So I like her.
Well, you're gonna come across some good ones that come across it and they like what they see. They gonna be a part of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to build. I'm not trying to build anything else outside of that. If nobody can't respect it, don't be here. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll definitely let me get myself up out of here.
It's lovely to come back and see fresh faces, new opinions, and lovely things coming in. People building. So it's gorgeous. I love it. Keep on doing it. Love you, Nate. Love you, Riaz.
All right.
Love you too, Angel baby.
Hit me up,
Mm-hmm.
Nate, if you need me.
Nah, but y'all already know y'all
Bring me
more
a
than welcome.
takeaway tonight. All the Indians mine.
Nah, but y'all always more than welcome to chime in on the conversations. And that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get new builds, new people. And that's the main thing. Just reaching the right ones.
I know. I'll pop up a bit more from now on. I'm just pulling my shit
Y'all,
back up again, Nate.
I know.
You can
What
put the
you?
bitch down, but you can't keep her there. You know.
Nah, listen. Like I told everybody, listen. A process is a process. Everybody heals differently, but just know the right people do got your back. So.
I think some things don't ever heal. When you lose people, it never heals. It kind of, you just got to learn to get through life without them. And it's fucking hard if you love them. If it's
Yes.
someone you love, it's hard and it'll never go away.
Yes, correct. I agree with you. For me, like few times though, I actually, depending how serious it is though, I don't know, depends few days though, I feel guilty over something I did, I think 3 years ago or something, 2019. So I was probably a 17-year-old and I still feel guilty. I feel guilty sometimes though. There'll be a day where where I just sit down though and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad though. I mean, past it and I've got better from it, but
Riaz,
that's
you've
something.
gone
That's
all the
something.
way that time feeling bad. You should have taken it to God because God, what would God say? Guilt does not belong to you.
Yes, correct. That's
That
just the
belongs to the devil. Conviction belongs to you. If you feel convicted, like you've done something wrong, then like deal with it, bring it up, deal with it. Don't let it be the devil's secret.
yes, correct.
Because if you feel like you've done something wrong, that can be turned around.
Yeah,
Like, don't conviction, guilt isn't yours. If you feel guilty over something, that's shit.
yes,
If
correct.
God says to you that's wrong and you need to sort that out because that's wrong, that's bad, that's whatever, that comes from God. the rest of it comes from the devil, and the devil starts a small thing off to set a ripple in your life. Do not let
I don't
guilt.
let it affect. Yes, of course I agree with you, but I don't let it
Yeah.
affect me. It's just that sometimes though I'll start having that feeling, and then I don't know, a few hours later I'm good.
Well, pray that feeling away and say, like, God, if I'm doing something wrong, change me, show me what it is, and change me. But if you're feeling like guilt, like your stomach, that's not from God, that's from the devil.
Okay, I got you though. I got you. I won't.
God will make you feel like a strong kick in the stomach, like that's wrong, sort it out. But he
No.
won't like try and drag you down and make you feel like crap.
Yeah, that's pretty much they say. God helps those who helps themselves. So yeah, I agree with you. I do that almost every time, 5 times actually though. For me, I would do it 5 times when I catch 4. So yeah, I get what you mean though.
You're
And
there, bro.
on that note, let me get myself together.
All right.
Anything I hit you,
Okay.
I'm gonna set this reminder for tonight. It probably might be a little earlier. Let me get myself situated. I could be doing this music by 5 o'clock. I'm trying to do this early so I could get a few things out the way. I got a feeling I'm about to get bombarded again like I did last night. I just got a text message I didn't want. Help me, Jesus, help me.
Oh.
Help me, Jesus, help me. No, but I'll definitely be back around 5. Let me just get myself in order. And the conversation is always going to be good. You're going to get some people coming in. You're going to get some unlikely people chiming in. So, it's just about building. It's about just seeing what you need to see. You know, people got different views and opinions on things, but it's about the respect level at the end of the day. If you can respect the conversation, you should be able to respect anything. So, but I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I definitely appreciate you, Angel, and Lovelace, and Riaz, and Hood TMZ, and Word. Even though Hood
And I
TMZ
appreciate
ain't
you
Word.
too. Me and Word actually got on a panel together for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said to me before, I need to get you on my panel. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we finally got on a panel together. It was like 30 seconds. Over, done with. But I still love you, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We gonna definitely keep bringing this, and this is something that's needed, and this is something that I'm gonna be giving to the people. So
All right.
yeah, definitely
I got
appreciate
you.
y'all.
I'm out here.
You too, bro. Love you to bits. Take care. Take care, Riaz. Bye.
Yeah, shout outs, y'all. And like I said, this is a conversation that's gonna be needed. And again, shout outs to everybody that popped in. Expect more of these good old conversations. No, don't worry. It's just like I was saying earlier. It is about a respect level. If I could be with you, I could be with you. If I could accept you for who you are and what you might do, then I'm supposed to just be able to accept it as it is. But you can't force somebody to change neither, and you can't change somebody into what you want them to be changed into. It's just about respect and boundaries. But the most important thing, just being honest. But I'll definitely see y'all around 5 o'clock. 5:30 the latest, just in case I'm having an issue with they got a bunch of things going on out here today. Happy Labor Day weekend to everybody. Tanya, you're gonna have to catch the replay, baby. But I do hope I see you in the club. I will be back at 5 on the backup. So there's more stuff coming this way. And it doesn't matter if I'm live every day or once a day or 20 times a day. Just know you're gonna always get something good that's needed. And again, it's about pushing the right type of boundaries. So I'm all for that. But y'all go get yourselves together. I'll see y'all. If y'all was new to the channel, like you said, comment and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And I will definitely be back around 5. We're gonna see how long they're gonna have us in here before they kick us out. So and I'm definitely digging in the crates again today. So and public service announcement. For the person that still loves to follow people. Don't come in there if you ain't dancing. You ain't got your 2-step on. My gear is gonna be where it's at, heading towards the positivity and keeping it there. Got a problem? Go get you a Bible and do something with yourself. Oh wait, and I'm still standing to what I'm standing to, y'all. For those that remember what I said yesterday, since that deadline didn't get met, y'all already know to slap anything that looked like disrespect. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Until next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.